Let's see if you'll kill me now. Your Majesty, forgive my offense. Monkey steals the peach. Oh my. Where is it? Holy crap, Your Majesty, where is it?
The young master has lost his mind. How dare you use such a move against His Majesty?
You couldn't be. A woman?
How dare you, Su Tian? How dare you attempt to assassinate His Majesty?
Where am I? I've traveled through time.
Your father is the richest man in the world, Su Tian. He owns trillions in assets.
It's lunchtime. Let's take a break. Money doesn't grow on trees.
Young master, I finally found you.
You've got the wrong person.
Young master, your father is the world's richest man, Su Tian. He owns trillions in assets. You're his long-lost only son.
Are you serious?
It's absolutely true. This is the DNA test report.
My dad is a billionaire. I'm rich now. Let's see who dares to bully me or laugh at me from now on. Hey, Zhang, look. Hey. My trillions in family assets. No, I have to go back. You old geezer, was this your doing? I finally inherited billions in assets. Send me back now.
Don't be so hasty, young man. The great wheel of fate turns. Time travel is your destiny.
Time travel? I don't want any time travel. I want to go back and inherit my trillions.
There might be a way. If you die, you can return to reality.
If I die? That's easy enough. I'll just kill myself.
That won't work. If you commit suicide, your soul will fall into the abyss. You'll never be able to go back.
Are you messing with me on purpose? I'll fight you.
Remember, within 1 month, if you aren't killed by someone else, you'll never be able to return.
You've got to be kidding me. Who kills people for no reason?
Lady Lu has ordered us to bring Shu Qian to the Harmony Palace.
Trespassing into the inner palace is a capital offense. Shu Qian isn't a fool. Why would he go?
Trespass into the inner palace?
If he doesn't go, then we'll be the ones to suffer.
A capital offense?
Hey, how about...
Hey, where's this Lady Lu? Take me to her, quick!
This way, please.
Trespassing into the inner palace is a capital offense. I didn't think I'd get to go back so soon.
Your Majesty, I've heard the flood in Huainan is severe, yet the national treasury is strained. I am willing to donate half of my family's wealth to the treasury to aid in disaster relief.
Excellent. The Shu family has been loyal for generations, but now the great Chu faces powerful enemies on all sides, and within, the Prince of Wei's faction monopolizes power. I truly have no one reliable by my side.
I have someone to recommend.
Who?
Su Tian.
Su Tian, I recall. Isn't this person your son?
The sovereign selects merit, undeterred by familial ties. My son has studied diligently since childhood, with loyalty to the sovereign and service to the state as his goal. He wishes to serve Your Majesty with utter devotion.
Your Majesty, our young master recognized characters at age 3 and recited Tang poetry by age 5. He absolutely possesses the potential to become a great chancellor.
Indeed, Your Majesty. Even his tutor said our young master is a prodigy.
Su Qian's reputation as a prodigy. I have long heard of it. If he truly has such talent, I will surely put him to important use.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, terrible news, terrible news. Zhu Qian has forced his way into the inner palace and has not returned.
What?
What?
Lord Shu, should I say you are recklessly bold or simply a fool? Forcing your way into the inner palace. Even if you don't die, you'll be skinned alive.
Huh? I won't die?
Scared? Your Shu family's wealth rivals the state's. If you are willing to join the Prince of Wei's side and help him monitor the Emperor's every move, I guarantee today's incident will remain a secret. Once the deed is done, if you desire it, it might not be impossible.
So that's your game. Too bad I'm here looking for death and have no time to be a spy for some damn Prince of Wei. Since forcing my way into the inner palace won't get me killed, then cuckolding the Emperor is a capital offense, right?
Of course. What are you doing?
What do you think?
Hey! You, stay back, I'll scream.
Go ahead. Scream your throat raw, no one will come to save you.
Help, help!
Zhu Qian, you forced your way into the inner palace and molested the imperial consort. You are courting... Zhu Qian, you're looking for death.
Finally.
Your Majesty, Zhu Qian is utterly depraved. He tried to force himself on me. I beg your Majesty to uphold justice for me.
Zhu Qian, is what she says true?
Your Majesty, this is a misunderstanding. My son is not that kind of man.
Young master, this is the Imperial Palace. If you really can't help yourself, I can serve you.
No misunderstanding. I did it.
Young master, at a time like this, how can you admit it? This must be a misunderstanding.
No misunderstanding. Stop making excuses for me. Trespassing in the inner palace, violating the imperial consort, I did all of it. I can finally die. Richest father, trillions in assets. I'm coming.
Your Majesty, Zhu Qian has defiled the imperial consort and has shown contempt for the imperial authority. He deserves death.
Your Majesty, please show mercy. My son must have lost his mind. Please, for the sake of loyalty from my Shu family, please give my son a chance to redeem himself.
Father, as a mere official, I harbored improper thoughts. It was truly wrong. If my death can serve as a warning to the people and teach them the proper way of a subject, then it will have meaning. Your Majesty, I humbly beg your Majesty to sentence me to death.
Why do I get the feeling that Zhu Qian is seeking death? Could there be something suspicious? Zhu Qian, regarding today's events, were you framed by someone?
No, absolutely not. It's just that the imperial consort was too alluring. I couldn't control myself. I acted on impulse. Your Majesty, please sentence me to death.
How dare you, Zhu Qian? Such a traitor, disloyal to both sovereign and family. I'll kill you for His Majesty right now.
Kill me now. I can finally go back.
Qian, you must stop this insolence at once. Quickly apologize to His Majesty. Beg His Majesty to spare you.
It is you who are being insolent. As the noble consort, having suffered such humiliation, how can you dismiss it with a single word? Where do you place His Majesty and I in your regard? Zhu Qian, you must die. Only then will the matter of the Prince of Wei not be exposed.
Ah. Well said. Since ancient times, there has been a distinction between ruler and subject and an order of respect and humility. If your Majesty spares me, what will the entire court think? What will the common people of the world think? For the eternal foundation of Great Chu, for your Majesty's authority, and to set an example for all the people under heaven, your Majesty, I beg you to execute me immediately.
Young master, have you lost your mind?
They have the charges, and they have the righteous cause. If they still don't kill me, it just doesn't make sense.
Since that's the case, then let him be executed.
Thank you, your Majesty, for granting my wish. Dying isn't as hard as I thought.
Your Majesty, my son is young and foolish. I beg you to spare his life.
Your Majesty, Young Master has only made a mistake that all men in the world would make.
If young master dies, I won't live either.
Your Majesty is wise.
A waste token from the Prince of Wei's estate? You're a spy for the Prince of Wei?
Your Majesty, I'm innocent. This token isn't mine.
How should we deal with this, Your Majesty?
Execute her. As for Shu Qian, trespassing into the inner palace is equally unforgivable. Execute him as well.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Phew, that was close. I thought we were in trouble again.
Your Majesty! Please calm down, Your Majesty! My son must have been framed by villains. Have mercy, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Young master, beg for his majesty's mercy. Otherwise, you're done for.
A true man stands between heaven and earth. Why fear death? If I were afraid to die, I wouldn't have come to the inner palace today. Besides, having noble consort Lu buried with me isn't a bad deal.
Qian, have you lost your mind? This.
No, Your Majesty. You cannot kill me. If you kill me, Prince of Wei will not let you get away with it.
In this great Chu, there is no one I cannot execute. Take her away.
Oh, Your Majesty is quite imposing.
Entering the imperial presence without summons, forcing your way into the inner palace. Prince of Wei, you have some nerve.
Your Highness, you finally arrived. They actually wanted to kill me. You must stand up for me.
Shut up. Believe me, I'll have you executed right now.
Your Majesty, are you disregarding me?
You put on quite the airs, planting spies around me. Are you trying to keep watch over me?
His Highness cares deeply for Your Highness. That's why he arranged for me to serve you. Who dares to object?
My affairs are not for others to decide.
I act upon the late Emperor's decree to oversee all state affairs, command the cabinet, and serve as regent. In this empire, there is nothing I cannot decide.
Hey, wait a second. Can you guys talk about this later? I'm in a hurry.
Qian, watch your words. He is the only non-royal prince of Great Chu. He's even more ruthless than the Emperor.
That's none of my business.
It is. Shu Qian. Right now, the only one who can save you is His Highness, the Prince of Wei. If you want to live, you'd better pledge your allegiance to him now.
Prince of Wei, I can spare her, but Shu Qian has been outrageously bold. He trespassed into the inner palace. If he is not executed, how will I maintain my dignity?
Great Chu is in a state of recovery. It relies entirely on us ministers toiling diligently. If Your Majesty insists on this course, I fear it will bring regret upon the state.
And if I insist on his execution?
Then Your Majesty should consider whether you can get past the joint review of the 6 ministries.
You.
Zuxian, if you swear loyalty to me now, then from this day forth in Great Chu, no one will dare touch you.
You're the Prince of Wei? Silence. Who do you think you are? How dare you meddle in my affairs?
Shu Qian! How dare you? You dared to attack His Highness.
What am I seeing? The young master struck the Prince of Wei.
First, he offended His Majesty. Now he's offended the Prince of Wei. In all the world, there will be no place left for Shu Qian.
My son, how did I never see before that you were this reckless? Our Shu family is doomed.
Suqian, you're asking for death.
You're the one asking for it. His Majesty is the Son of Heaven. All subjects of the realm should hold him in reverence. If His Majesty kills me, it is a testament to his wisdom and might. What are you? How dare you threaten His Majesty?
Oh, my dear, the Prince of Wei holds immense power. He is not someone our Shu family can afford to offend.
Young master, offending His Majesty might still leave you with a whole corpse, but offend the Prince of Wei and you won't even know how you died.
You're afraid. I'm not. As a subject, you show no loyalty or respect, rebel against sovereign and kin, even if I must die. I will stand opposed to such a treacherous man.
Oh no. Could it be that Shu Qian is deliberately provoking the Prince of Wei, forcing me and the prince to go to war now to find a way out for himself?
Very well. Your Majesty, what do you think?
How dare you? What His Majesty intends is not for you to ask.
Su Qian, you are too bold. Do you have any idea what your actions will bring about?
A crime of the highest order. I will bear it alone, but I will never be in cahoots with a traitor. This time, I've managed to offend both the damn Emperor and the Prince of Wei. Let's see who can protect me now.
We're done. His Majesty wants my son dead. The Prince of Wei wants my son dead. The Shu family line ends with me.
I will never collude with the rebels.
What a rebel. I've received the late Emperor's decree to plan for the Great Shu. I've dedicated myself wholeheartedly and would die in the line of duty. Yet I've become the rebel in your mouth. Your Majesty, send someone to eliminate me, the treacherous prince.
Ning Wudi's wings have grown strong. Now is simply not the time to tear up with him. This Shu Qian, to save his own skin, has actually put me on the fire. How dare he? Put it down! Prince of Wei, you worry too much. Shu Qian spoke recklessly. His words were unfounded. It was not my intention.
In that case, Your Majesty should hurry up and order Shu Qian's execution to apologize to His Highness.
Oh no, Master. Young Master has really stepped in it this time. The prince won't rest until he's dead.
Who does the Prince of Wei think he is? However, since ancient times, the inner court must not meddle in state affairs. How could it be the place for a mere woman to bark wildly here? Your Majesty, this vile woman scorns the imperial authority and shows no respect for hierarchy. I implore Your Majesty to have her executed on the spot here.
How dare you?
Su Qian, shut your mouth, or I will exterminate your entire clan first. Although I wish to have Consort Lu killed, this move would completely tear up with the Prince of Wei. Not advisable.
Exterminate the entire clan? Such an important matter, and you didn't mention it sooner?
Su Qian, did you hear that? With the Prince of Wei here, even heaven can't take my life.
That's because His Majesty is magnanimous and has tolerated you repeatedly. But with me here, I will never allow anyone to challenge His Majesty's dignity.
Qian, let it go. Angering His Majesty and the Prince of Wei is not something our Shu family can bear.
You think you can? Come on then. I'm right here. Let's see what you can do to me. Kill me. Your Shu family will likely collapse immediately.
My Shu family has been loyal for generations. Why fear death? Today, I will act on heaven's behalf. If heaven won't take you, I will.
Ah! How dare you?
The young master killed someone.
Qian. She was under the Prince of Wei's protection. How could you kill her?
This is bad. This time, Saman, we're going down with him.
I never expected Shu Qian to have such nerve. Consort Lu, relying on the Prince of Wei's backing, showed disrespect to His Majesty. She deserved to die long ago.
How outrageous! Killing that Riche was satisfying, but Ning Wudi would never let this go. Shu Qian has brought great trouble upon me.
Bastard. In front of me, you kill her? Guards, cut him down where he stands.
Prince of Wei? Please calm your anger. My son acted impulsively.
I was not impulsive. I killed exactly the kind of traitorous minister she was.
Fine. What a loyal heart and unyielding integrity. Then I shall grant your wish and give you a glorious name for posterity.
Ah, what a pity. Now, the Prince of Wei has many allies in court. Those who dare to oppose him are very few. Although Su Qian deserves to die, he possesses astonishing courage. This Shu Qian is practically asking to be killed.
Huh? On purpose?
What are you waiting for? Why haven't you cut Shu Qian down?
Your Majesty, it seems the Prince of Wei is even more anxious than you are. You won't get the chance to exterminate my clan.
Kill him!
A wonderful, happy life. I'm coming.
Stop. Guards! Take Consort Lu's body away.
Zhu Qian assassinated the consort. Your Majesty, are you protecting this traitor?
So what if I am?
What kind of emperor is this? Just a moment ago, you had the look of exterminating my entire clan. Why are you stopping him from killing me now?
This bastard didn't even have respect for me, showing contempt for all hierarchy. She deserved to die. What crime has Shu Qian committed?
He spreads heresy and deceives the masses, trying to sow discord between me and your majesty. That alone is reason enough to kill him.
Ning Wudi, so you still remember you're a subject? Do you mean to say that I cannot even decide Shu Qian's life or death?
Oh no, oh no. If this continues, this emperor will eventually ruin my plans. Your Majesty, please don't feel sorry for me. My life is insignificant. I'll just give it to them.
You're really not afraid to die?
Of course I am. Every life lost carries meaning, some profound, some trivial. Even if I must die, I will drag these corrupt officials down into infamy in the history books.
You?
Your Majesty, I'm willing to risk my life to bring down the Prince of Wei. For the sake of Great Shu, my death will be worthwhile.
Your Majesty, why is Shu Qian so intent on dying?
You don't understand. Shu Qian is doing this on purpose. He discovered long ago that Consort Lu was Ning Wudi's pawn, but because he had just entered the palace, he couldn't gain my trust. He could only resort to this method to eliminate Consort Lu. But then the Prince of Wei showed up. Left with no choice, Shu Qian could only trade his life for hers.
So that's what happened, but the price is far too high.
Now that we understand Shu Qian's intentions, I will not let Shu Qian die in vain.
No, that's not what I meant.
Zhu Qian may seem impulsive and reckless, but he's actually cunning and deep. We must not allow him to become the emperor's right-hand man. Your Majesty, are you truly willing to oppose me for the sake of a nobody?
If you want to kill him, you'll have to kill me first.
Prince of Wei, are you trying to assassinate the emperor?
How did this turn into a discussion about regicide? As expected, this good emperor is my greatest enemy.
Great! His Majesty has forgiven the young master he has saved.
Price of Wei, this is the current son of heaven. You must think carefully about this.
That's right. We pledge to live and die with His Majesty.
I never expected the young emperor to have such loyal supporters. Fine, I'm not yet fully prepared either. Letting him have this round is no big deal. Out of respect for His Majesty, I will spare you for now. I want to see next time if you'll still have such good luck.
Damn it. He's leaving just like that? Then how am I supposed to die? Hey, aren't you supposed to be tough? Don't go.
Shu Qian, do you really think I don't dare to kill you?
You've got guts.
Dear, calm down, calm down. We finally managed to send this big shot away. Don't cause any more trouble.
Can't even kill a person properly. What a coward.
Oh my god, that scared me to death. Today was way too intense.
It's the first time I've seen the Prince of Wei get shut down.
Qian, you can't do this again. You're the only heir in 9 generations of our Shu family.
Why did you have to save me?
My boy, I'm your son. You're my son. If your own father won't save you, who will?
Well, I guess I should thank you then.
Young master, are you really so determined to die?
Sir.
Qian, you scared me half to death.
You've all misunderstood Shu Qian. Shu Qian did this to undermine the Prince of Wei. His plea for death was just to silence the court gossip. After all, he killed a royal consort. Su Shen, you've raised a fine son.
You flatter me, Your Majesty. My son can serve Your Majesty is his greatest honor.
Young master, what a noble sacrifice.
Your Majesty, since you know my intentions, why did you stop me?
If I were the kind of ruler who sacrifices his subjects' lives for personal gain, how would I be any different from the Prince of Wei? What would the people think of me then?
Good Emperor, why so dramatic? I just want to go home.
Enough. It was my fault for not realizing your plan sooner. I put you in danger. I promise it won't happen again.
Your Majesty, you're being foolish.
Su Qian, mind your tone with His Majesty.
It's fine. I understand your loyalty. You risked your life to help me gain an edge over the Prince of Wei, but I only want you alive. I promise you, as long as I reign, I will never let you die. This oath is sworn before heaven and earth.
I'm done. Completely done. I can see it now. This good emperor is the biggest obstacle to me going home. I need to think of another way.
Such boundless imperial grace. Our Shu family must have ancestors smiling down on us. Hurry and thank His Majesty for his mercy.
Young master, bow quickly.
Yes, young master.
Minister Shu, rest assured. From now on, unless it's treason or regicide or some other capital offense, I will guarantee your safety.
Thanks a lot. Regicide. Your subject Shu Tian, Atharawan. Thanks Your Majesty for his grace.
No need for such formality. Please rise.
Good Emperor, you leave me no choice. Let's see if you'll kill me now. Your Majesty, forgive my offense. Monkey steals the peach. Oh my. Where is it? Holy crap, Your Majesty, where is it?
The young master has lost his mind. How dare you use such a move against His Majesty?
You couldn't be a woman?
How dare you, Su Tian? How dare you attempt to assassinate His Majesty?
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. My son is young and foolish. I beg you to spare his life.
I never imagined the Emperor was a woman. This is perfect. Even if I don't die for assaulting the Emperor, such a huge secret that I've discovered, the Empress will surely have me silenced to keep it secret. Father, don't plead for me. I've offended His Majesty. I deserve to die. If His Majesty lets me go, his authority will surely be undermined. How will he command all ministers in the future and contend with the Prince of Wei?
Young master, do you really want His Majesty to kill you that badly?
Zhu Tian, I demand an explanation.
The road ahead is long and winding. I will search high and low. Those who know me say I am troubled at heart. Those who do not wonder what it is I seek. I only seek a swift death.
All of you, leave us.
But Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
You leave as well.
Finally, it's coming. Having dismissed everyone, this is to prepare to silence me for good.
Xiu Qian, have you considered the consequences of your actions?
Consequences? The consequence is you kill me and I go back to inherit my billionaire father's vast fortune. Your Majesty, from the moment I entered the palace, I've been prepared to die. I only hope that after my death, Your Majesty will purge the traitors and restore order to the court.
He's definitely trying to provoke me to make me kill him so he can frame the Prince of Wei. Such a loyal subject. How could I possibly kill him? Shu Qian, why do you think? I would definitely kill you?
Not only did I attempt to assassinate you, I also discovered your secret. Wouldn't you want to silence me?
Although I am the Emperor, I don't have a single person I can confide in, much less someone as loyal as you, willing to die for me.
What do you mean?
Prince of Wei's power is immense. He covets the throne. I had no choice. But to conceal the fact that I'm a woman. Su Qian, I hope you can keep my secret. As compensation, I can exceptionally promote you to Imperial Censor, a 4th-rank official.
Your Majesty, maybe you should just kill me.
I know you're trying to provoke me to make me kill you and frame the Prince of Wei. But you're oversimplifying things. He's been building his power for years. His followers are everywhere. He even has spies within the palace. Your plan won't work.
Is that what I meant?
Shu Qian, it's just the two of us here. No need to keep pretending. I promise you, I will definitely eradicate the Prince of Wei and his faction completely, to restore peace and order to our great Chu, and give you the justice you seek. I only hope you can give me a little more time. Until then, do not speak of seeking death again.
Heavens above, I just want to die. Why is it so hard?
Oh no. His Majesty sent us away. He's definitely going to silence him for good. Master, this...
If I'd known the capital was this dangerous, I never should have brought Qian here.
Zhu Qian, remember to attend court tomorrow. I have high hopes for you. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Qian, tell me quickly, what on earth is going on?
How should I know? You tell me. Is His Majesty out of his mind? Not only did she not kill me, she promoted me to censor.
What? Censor. Young master, that's a 4th rank official.
Ancestors blessed us. Ancestors blessed us. I told you coming to the capital to become an official was the right decision.
But I've heard. Being a censor isn't easy either. You're always making enemies. It's the easiest way to lose your head.
That makes sense. Qian, maybe His Majesty protects you now, but those high-ranking officials and nobles are not easy to deal with. You must remember, don't speak recklessly anymore.
Hey, is that true?
Of course. Not long ago, a censor impeached the Prince of Wei, then his entire family was wiped out overnight.
Impeach the Prince of Wei and got wiped out overnight? Then if I impeach the Empress, wouldn't I be executed on the spot?
Young master, being a censor is too dangerous. Let's just not do it. Let's go back to our hometown together. I will serve you, okay?
Good, great.
Really? Then I'll go hire a carriage right now.
Stop! My business isn't finished yet. Why going home? Go back. Find me the career records of every official in the court, big and small.
What for?
To attend court, to pick fights.
Pick.
Long live your majesty! Long live your majesty!
Hey, young master.
What took you so long?
Sorry, I'm late.
Disrespecting the Emperor, defying the law. You deserve to die.
Don't you dare use His Majesty to intimidate me. If you want to kill me, come and try.
You fool!
You don't dare. What are you yelling about? I gave you a chance and you still couldn't do it.
What are you trying to do? Qian, this is your first time at court. There are many rules you must learn. Now, stand behind me. Remember, do not speak out of turn. Keep a low profile.
Don't be afraid. We donated our family fortune. We're here to be rewarded. His Majesty has our backs.
Your Majesty, oh, Your Majesty. Since you won't kill me, don't blame me for being impolite.
Silence!
Your Majesty, Censor Shu Qian has shown disrespect before the throne. He has no regard for rank or propriety. I request Your Majesty strip him of his post and detain him for questioning.
I concur. The Shu family has overstepped their bounds and offended the Prince of Wei. Their property should be confiscated, and they should be exiled.
About the Huainan flood disaster. The Shu family exhausted their wealth to relieve the court's urgent crisis. His merits outweigh his faults.
Your Majesty, merits and faults cannot offset each other. If a wrong goes unpunished, what becomes of the laws of Great Chu?
The Prince of Wei is magnanimous and does not hold a grudge, but Your Majesty cannot turn a blind eye.
You
old fogies. I haven't even come after you yet, and you dare to turn the tables on me? Anyway, I'm about to go back to the modern era. Am I supposed to put up with you? You two old-timers only have eyes for the Prince of Wei. Do you no longer see His Majesty?
His Majesty is the ruler of our nation. We, as his subjects, naturally revere him. But the Prince of Wei is also irreplaceable.
Without him holding the fort these years, how could we have the splendid realm of Great Chu we have today?
Truly, you are two loyal dogs raised by him.
Shu Qian, I am the dignified Minister of Personnel. How dare you insult me as a dog?
I'm not just insulting you. I dare to hit you too. An old dog dares to bark? Your Majesty, I have an impeachment to present.
Oh, whom do you wish to impeach?
I impeach the Minister of Personnel for forming cliques for personal gain, plotting to disrupt governance. He should be stripped of his office and exiled 1,000 miles away.
Shu Qian, have you lost your mind? Assaulting a court official, a second-rank minister, and interfering in politics recklessly. Do you truly think no one can deal with you?
My conduct is open and above board. My loyalty to Your Majesty is clear for all to see. You accuse me of forming cliques. Do you have proof?
Your Majesty, Shu Qian committed violence in court, showing utter contempt for the law. If Shu Qian is not executed, I fear it will chill the hearts of us veteran ministers.
And who are you?
You. I am Wang Zhen, Minister of War.
Minister of War, is it? I'll impeach you just the same. Your Majesty, I, Shu Qian, also impeach Wang Zhen, Minister of War, for colluding with powerful ministers and corrupting the court. He should be beheaded as a public example.
You.
This Shu Qian really has no filter, does he?
Everyone knows those two ministers are part of Prince Wei's faction. To dare offend Lord Yu, he must have a death wish.
My son, didn't I warn you? To keep a low profile as an official. How could you start by impeaching two ministers right off the bat?
What nonsense. You slander this official. I think it's you who should be beheaded today.
Shu Qian, have you lost your mind? His Majesty granted you the power of oversight, not to make wild accusations.
Who would have thought His Majesty could also misjudge someone? It seems this prince must share more of the burden for His Majesty.
How dare you? His Majesty is wise and mighty. Who are you to be here? A dog trying to catch mice. Mind your own business.
How bold, Shu Qian. What is your status? You dare to rebuke Prince Wei?
Your Majesty, Shu Qian is treasonous. He insulted Prince Wei. He slandered court officials. We beg your Majesty to issue an edict to have Shu Qian executed immediately.
We beg your Majesty to have Shu Qian executed at once.
These guys are really going all out. It seems this censor job really does make enemies. Satisfying.
Your Majesty, this Shu Qian is dead set on opposing Prince Wei. If this continues, things could take a turn for the worse.
Rest assured with me here, how could I let Shu Qian suffer such a fate? My lords, we all serve in the same court. Some friction is inevitable. The Shu family has been loyal for generations. He is certainly not a treasonous person. In my view, it's best to turn major issues into minor ones and minor ones into nothing.
Your Majesty, are you determined to protect Zhu Qian?
I cannot protect him.
This emperor has ruined my plans again. Then don't blame me for being impolite. Your Majesty, wait. Your subject has a third impeachment to present.
Speak, no matter who it is. I will ensure your safety.
The person I wish to impeach is none other than Your Majesty. You.
You?
What?
Sir, the young master is on a rampage.
You? How dare you? His Majesty is the ruler of this nation. How could you possibly impeach him?
My son, what nonsense are you saying? You're impeaching His Majesty? That's a capital offense.
Zhu Qian, you wish to impeach me?
Shu Qian, since His Majesty ascended the throne, he has been diligent and dedicated. He is without fault. Today, if you cannot provide a valid reason, even if His Majesty spares you, we will not let you go.
His Majesty is incompetent and foolish. He fails to govern the nation. Corrupt officials run rampant, and powerful ministers seize control. This is the first crime.
You brat, who are you calling corrupt? We are utterly loyal to His Majesty. Our loyalty is as clear as day.
His Majesty has ambition, but cannot control his subordinates. Nobles act arrogantly, and the people suffer. This is the second crime.
Zhu Qian, your words. Are you implying it's me?
You bastard! His Majesty is a wise and virtuous ruler for the ages. Prince Wei is also a pillar of the state. You're spreading lies and causing chaos. You deserve death. Death!
His Majesty, as the sovereign of the land, remains hidden. Our sacred artifacts were taken north, and our nation fell into chaos. This is the third crime.
Shu Qian, if you dare take another step forward, I'll have you beheaded immediately.
Shu Qian, step back before me at once.
You're the one who should step down. You won't even show your true self. Are you even fit to be emperor?
You...
This...
What the? It's a woman.
Your Majesty, is a woman? How is this possible?
The emperor we bow to every day, he is actually a woman. How can a woman be emperor?
Your Majesty, you owe us an explanation.
It's over. The Shu family line ends with me.
Zhu Qian, what are you trying to do?
Corruption runs rampant because Your Majesty hesitates and second guesses, too timid to act. My actions are merely to help Your Majesty make up your mind.
Zhu Qian, you're courting death.
I have studied the classics, and I know well the duty of loyalty to the sovereign and service to the state. Some things must be done. If my death today can awaken Your Majesty's imperial heart and teach the realm the true way of a subject, I am willing to die.
Fine. Since you wish to die, I shall grant your wish. Guards, take Shu Qian to the imperial prison. He is to be executed at noon tomorrow as a public example.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, have mercy, Your Majesty.
Anyone who dares plead for him will share his fate.
Young master.
Now let's see who can save me.
court is dismissed.
Your Majesty is actually a woman. We had no idea.
The late emperor was a fool. How could he have entrusted the throne to a woman? This? Prince Wei, this is a perfect opportunity. You have toiled tirelessly for the great Chu, sparing no effort. How can you let a woman rule over you?
Even if she is a woman, she is still the rightful emperor. Do not forget the great Chu royal family still has the esteemed Prince Wu standing guard.
Prince Wu is old. He lost his chance at the throne long ago. Moreover, a woman in power brings ruin to the nation, looking across the entire great Chu. Only you, Prince Wei, are fit to shoulder this heavy responsibility.
Well said. Whatever decision you make, Prince Wei, we will surely support you.
We support Prince Wei.
Damn that Shu Qian. I placed such high hopes in him, yet he publicly exposed my identity. Now that my secret is out, Prince Wei will surely seize this chance to challenge me.
Your Majesty, Shu Qian acted strangely today. Perhaps there is a deeper meaning to his actions.
Do not defend him. Fetch my sword. I will go to the dungeons myself and cut off Shu Qian's head.
Let me out!
Shut up. Stop looking.
I'm staying in this room.
Get in.
Let me out!
You've got some nerve, kid. You just knocked the Emperor's imperial crown right off his head in public.
You're a dead man for sure. But in light of your courage, if there's anything you want to eat or drink, just say the word. No need to be a starving ghost on your way to the afterlife.
No, I'm good. Thanks. I'll be back in the modern world soon. What delicacies could I possibly not get to eat? When I get back, should I buy a house first or a car first? Buy both.
Son. My son.
Dad.
Make it quick.
Right. Much obliged.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Son, it's all my fault. I pushed you to make something of yourself. I never should have brought you here.
But when I think about it, this family has been very good to me. It's just a shame. I was always going to have to go back. Father, I'm an unfilial son. In my next life, I'll be your son again.
Master. What if we break him out of jail? Break him out?
No. I, Shu Qian, am a man of honor. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Otherwise, if word got out, it would shame the Shu family name.
Well said. A true man dies for his sovereign and his country. The Shu family has served loyally for generations. We've never produced a coward. My son, in your next life, please don't be so reckless. You're talking way too fast. I couldn't even get a word in. You're just asking for trouble.
But young master, I can't bear to lose you.
Oh, Susu, don't cry. It's just death. Your master isn't afraid.
Son, your father is useless. I can't save you. Tonight, the two of us will just have a good, proper drink.
All right.
Let's go.
Come, sit.
Come on, son. Let's have a drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Poor.
Father, a toast to you. Here.
Cheers. Cheers. Son, in the end, it was me who got you into this. I just didn't know that a woman on the throne would be so petty.
Young master, you say Her Majesty, a woman, how can she be emperor?
Your Majesty.
When a woman runs the house, it all falls apart. If you ask me, Prince Wei and his men were right. This empire should never have been placed in the hands of a woman.
Bullshit.
What's wrong with being a woman? What's wrong with a woman being emperor?
What does he mean by that? Could it be Zhu Qian actually acknowledges me, a woman, as the ruler? Then why did he embarrass me in court?
Son.
Dad.
Son, my son. Son.
Dad.
Ah, son. What Xiaoka said isn't wrong. Women are naturally narrow-minded. Have you ever seen, in any dynasty, a woman become emperor?
Exactly. A woman's place is at home, caring for her husband and children. As for being emperor, that's a man's job.
Why does everyone in the world think this way? Am I truly so unworthy of being emperor?
Your subordinate will go and kill these traitorous rebels.
Wrong. You're dead wrong. All beings are equal. Why do we need so many rules? What men can do, women can do just as well. Who says women are inferior to men? Women hold up half the sky.
Don't rush. Let's wait and see.
Ha, son. If that's the case, then why is Her Majesty completely suppressed by Prince Wei?
That's because she's incompetent. As a ruler, she lacks dignity. She's good at nothing. She deserves to be nothing but a figurehead.
If he can't give a good reason, I'll have him executed immediately.
Young master, do you have a plan?
What is the foundation of a nation? It's the people. If the Empress can win the people's hearts, then why fear Prince Wei? Hey, I'm not just boasting, but if I just lift a finger, I can help Her Majesty unite the hearts of the people. And by then, that puny Prince of Wei could be crushed in an instant.
Zhu Qian, do you really have a way to eliminate the Prince of Wei's faction?
Perhaps it's just drunken ramblings.
Is it true or not?
Of course it's true. Hey, look here. Right now, the court is corrupt with officials. But I have the 9 policies to strengthen Chu, which can help Her Majesty unite the hearts of the people.
What are the 9 policies?
The first is the land policy. If Her Majesty abolishes the well-field system, opens up the fields, and returns what to the people? Returns the land back to the people. Then naturally, she will gain the people's support.
Returning land to the people. Brilliant. This policy is brilliant.
What else, Father? The farmer nobility policy. Farmers who work hard and become prosperous and pay more grain taxes can receive noble titles from the state. This measure will inspire farmers to cultivate diligently. This is also the fundamental way to amass grain. And also, the military merit policy. The military merit policy. All who kill enemies in battle will be granted titles based on the number of heads taken. This way, all the people in the land will see joining the army and killing enemies as an honor. The entire nation becomes soldiers, the troops fight bravely, and the wounded are cared for. Why worry about foreign enemies causing trouble? Look, the people adore her, the military supports her. So, Your Majesty, what's there to fear about the King of Wei?
Master. The young master is right.
Besides that, there's the taxation treatise, the bureaucracy treatise, the collective punishment treatise, the customs unification treatise, the prefectures and counties treatise, and the weights and measures treatise. Together they form the 9 treatises for a strong Chu. They are hailed as the foundation of prosperity.
I always said my son, Zhu Qian, is a prodigy. It's just that Her Majesty simply wouldn't believe it. Ha.
What a magnificent set of 9 treatises. With these 9 treatises, the prosperity of our great Chu is within reach.
Since Zhu Qian has such brilliant strategies, why didn't he present them sooner?
Young master, you possess such remarkable strategies. Why not use them to assist Her Majesty instead of exposing her identity publicly in court?
What do you know? Her Majesty's identity was bound to be exposed one day. If she were to cower because she's a woman and become timid, what's the point of doing anything? Only by not being overcautious or hesitant can Her Majesty truly achieve her grand ambitions.
Good. Come on.
Come on, old man.
I'm your father. Damn.
So, everything he did was for me. This is all my fault. I misunderstood Shuqian. I almost personally destroyed this talented man.
So, Your Majesty, will you pardon Shuqian?
Wake up, it's time to go.
Daybreak. Finally, it's time to bid farewell to this unbeautiful world. Haha.
It's not uncommon to see people crying on their final journey. But this is the first time I've seen someone smiling.
Let's go.
Move.
My blade is sharp. You won't feel any pain. Any last words?
No, just get on with it.
Young master, if you die, what will Susu do?
Don't cry, Susu. After I'm gone, take good care of my father for me.
I will, young master.
Shuqian, the Prince of Wei is personally overseeing your execution. You should feel honored.
And who are you?
I am Shu Bao, Vice Minister of the Court of Judicial Review. By order of the Prince of Wei, I am here to personally oversee your execution.
Fine. Since you're here to send me on my way back, I won't hold it against you.
Suqian, this prince is giving you one last chance. Swear allegiance to me, and I will spare your life. High office and great wealth are yours for the taking.
What do you think you are? You want me to join you? Get lost. I'm finally about to die. Who the hell wants your offer?
Don't be ungrateful. Shuqian, His Majesty wants you dead. In Great Chu, besides the Prince of Wei, no one can save you.
Young master, maybe you should just accept the prince's offer. Staying alive is what matters most.
Susu. I serve the sovereign. I share his burdens. I, Shuqian, born between heaven and earth, hold loyalty and righteousness above all. I'd rather the world betray me than I betray His Majesty.
In that case, then you shall die. The hour has come. Carry out the sentence.
Goodbye, unbeautiful world. Vast family fortune, here I come.
Lord Shu, farewell.
Stop.
What are you doing here?
Lord Hongluan, I'm begging you, please save our young master. Our young master is innocent.
Suqian, if you pledge allegiance to Prince Wei, not only will you save your life, but high positions with generous salaries will be yours for the taking. Aren't you tempted?
Lord Hongluan, you can insult me, but you cannot insult my integrity. My loyalty to His Majesty is unwavering. I'd die for him 9 times over without regret.
Lord Hongluan, this Shuqian was sentenced to death by His Majesty's personal decree. Prince Wei is overseeing the execution. What? Surely you wouldn't dare cause trouble.
Don't misunderstand. I am merely here on His Majesty's orders to oversee the execution jointly with Prince Wei.
Why are you looking at me? Proceed with the execution.
Yes, sir.
Shuqian, oh Shuqian, who told you to insist on opposing Prince Wei? This time you're done for.
Susu, tell my father that in the next life, I'll still be his son.
He really isn't afraid to die. Could it be I misjudged him?
Lord Shu, time to go.
Hold it.
What now?
Suqian, receive the imperial decree. Censor Suqian for his courage in offering direct counsel and for presenting the 9 strategies to strengthen Shu, has rendered meritorious service to the state. He is hereby acquitted and released, and promoted to 3rd rank censor.
This can't be. Shuqian was sentenced to death by His Majesty's personal order. How could His Majesty possibly pardon him?
Yeah, what 9 strategies to strengthen Shu? When did I ever offer such counsel? But I do have the 9 strategies to strengthen Shu, which can help your Majesty win the hearts of the people across the land. Whoa! Drinking leads to trouble.
Young master, you're not going to die.
Suqian, hurry and receive the decree to give thanks.
Let me see that. Is the Empress out of her mind? I publicly humiliated her. Not only did she pardon me, she even gave me a promotion.
Prince Wei, Her Majesty promoted Zhu Tian. This is deliberately opposing you.
In my opinion, Prince Wei, you should depose the Empress. Throughout history, what woman has ever been emperor?
It's not that easy. As long as Wu Xiao remains, the Great Shu will not fall into chaos.
Although Wu Xiao is the Empress's royal uncle, he has always remained neutral. Would he stand on the Empress's side?
Normally, perhaps not. But don't forget, the Great Shu still bears the Wu name. If I forcefully depose the Empress, do you think Wu Xiao would just stand by and watch?
Then what should we do? We can't just stand by and watch that Empress act recklessly.
Dream on. Issue my order. Summon the 6 ministries. I will subject the Empress to a joint trial by the 6 ministries.
A joint trial by the 6 ministries. Prince Wei is about to deal the Empress a fatal blow.
A woman holding power violates the world's greatest taboo. In the name of the 6 ministries' joint trial, I will depose her. It's perfectly justified. Even Wu Xiao cannot interfere.
Right. Once the Empress is deposed, the royal bloodline will have no successor. Looking across all of Great Chu, only the Prince of Wei is fit to shoulder this great responsibility. Ha ha ha.
Your subject, Zhu Bao, pays homage to the new sovereign.
We greet the new sovereigns.
Young master.
My son, you died so tragically. Heaven envies true talent. Without you, how is your father supposed to go on?
Master. Today is the day the young master is laid to rest. Are we really not going to see him off one last time?
I'm old. I can't bear to see the white-haired bury the black-haired. Remember, to retrieve the young master's body.
Young master. Oh my God, he's back from the dead.
Son. Son, you broke out of prison. You escaped. Escaped, that's good. It proves you're alive. I'll go pack our things right now. We're going back to our hometown.
We can't go back. See for yourself.
I knew it. My son is a man of great talent. Not only did you cheat death, you even got a promotion. Our ancestors are truly smiling upon us.
Don't celebrate too soon. This time, Zhu Qian may have survived by luck, but he publicly exposed His Majesty's identity. It's caused turmoil in the court. Prince Wei has already initiated a 6 ministries joint trial against His Majesty, aiming to depose the emperor.
What? Depose the emperor?
The trial is tomorrow. If His Majesty loses, Prince Wei will certainly seize control of the entire court. By then, Zhu Qian will be a dead man for sure.
Sigh. So if His Majesty loses, I'm definitely dead?
Son, this capital is just too dangerous. This official post, we don't need it anymore. I'm going back right now to pack our things. We'll leave tonight. Head back to our hometown tonight.
Pack up quickly. My life's on the line.
I'll go help.
A 6 ministries joint trial. If Her Majesty loses, I can finally die. Such a perfect opportunity. I absolutely cannot miss it.
Let's go.
Stop right there. Father, Her Majesty is in peril. How can I, your son, abandon her? As a subject, if I do not share Her Majesty's burdens, what face do I have to keep living in this world?
My son, the 6 ministries joint trial, it's a death sentence.
Then I must go even more. I, Zhu Qian, swear to live and die with Her Majesty.
Well said.
We pay our respects to Your Majesty.
Adversity reveals true strength, and turmoil shows loyal hearts. Zhu Qian, we were right about you.
You flatter me, Your Majesty. Where there is danger, there I shall be. Zhu Qian.
This, the 6 ministries joint trial, requires the agreement of all 6 ministries. Who knows how many people are loyal to Your Majesty?
Prince Wei has been scheming for years. At the very least, he already controls 3 of the 6 ministries. While under Your Majesty's command, there's only the Ministry of Revenue. The other 2 remain neutral.
What? Outnumbered 5-1, we're doomed.
If it weren't the case, your majesty wouldn't be constantly constrained by Prince Wei.
Young master, facing 5 opponents alone, we stand no chance. We should leave now.
Wrong. Dead wrong. For His Majesty, it's not about numbers, it's about quality. Even with just the Ministry of Revenue, we can turn the tide. 1 against 5, the advantage is ours.
1 against 5. Son, ancestor. Let's stop kidding ourselves. If the 6 ministries unite, even His Majesty would be powerless. The odds are slim.
Slim odds are exactly what I want. Even if you could win, I'd make sure to ruin it for you.
Actually, it's not completely hopeless.
Whoa, this woman still has a card up her sleeve. Where is this?
The Archives Vault, a forbidden royal ground. It stores confidential documents from across the entire kingdom.
Your Majesty, why have you brought me here?
Ningwudi thinks that by controlling the 6 ministries, he can use the joint tribunal to force me to abdicate. Little does he know I've long held leverage over all 6 ministries. It's all here.
Whoa, I didn't expect the Empress to have a backup plan. We must burn this entire place down.
When the late emperor passed the throne to me, he foresaw this very scenario. These are what he left for me. Today, I entrust them to you. With this, at the joint tribunal, I will be invincible.
Your Majesty, you trust me this much?
When you employ someone, don't doubt them. Shu Qian, I believe in you. Remember, there must be no mishaps.
Your Majesty, rest assured, I'll protect these documents with my life. Since you trust me so much, if I don't pull off something big, I'd be letting you down. With the 6 ministries' documents in hand, the Empress is bound to lose miserably, utterly defeated.
My son, given today's situation, you must not intervene. First, let's see how Her Majesty handles it.
Understood.
Well, someone dares to show up at court. Aren't you afraid you won't make it out alive?
Susu, do you hear that? Sounds like a stray dog barking.
Huh? Where's the stray dog? I'm scared.
A wise man knows when to yield. Zhuqian, don't think Her Majesty can protect you forever.
Hey, you know what they say? A weak general leads to a weak army. If he wants to kill me, let him try.
Her Majesty arrives.
What, upon seeing us, you don't even kneel?
Since Your Majesty ascended the throne, our great Chu has suffered continuous disasters. The nation's fortune has declined. Now, by order of Prince Wei, we convene this joint trial of the 6 ministries.
Get to the point. What is your intention?
When the nation's fortune declines, the people cannot prosper. This is a warning from heaven. Your Majesty, a woman, ascending the throne, defies the natural order. Now, the 6 ministries jointly petition for Your Majesty to abdicate in favor of a worthy successor.
Nonsense. Her Majesty is the late Emperor's only direct heir. She ascended in accordance with heaven's will. Her claim is legitimate. How is this defying the natural order?
Preposterous. Throughout history, has there ever been a precedent for a woman to be emperor?
Exactly. Women are indecisive and weak-willed. If this continues, the Great Chu will be ruined by a woman sooner or later.
If there's no precedent, then we shall set one. I see you're using the trial as a pretext to commit treason.
Minister Wang, all the ministers are here by order of Prince Wei. If you oppose Prince Wei, aren't you afraid for your entire family?
We dare to act for the sake of the nation. We implore Your Majesty to abdicate.
Your subject implores Your Majesty to abdicate.
The 6 ministries' joint review truly lives up to its reputation. They're pulling out all the stops right from the start. Unfortunately, it's all for nothing. In the end, they'll still have to rely on me.
Oh no. All 5 ministers have sided with Prince Wei. Her Majesty probably doesn't stand a chance.
Are you forcing the Emperor's hand?
We wouldn't dare. We are doing this for the sake of Great Chu. If the 7 border kingdoms find out that our Great Chu Emperor is a woman, they will surely rise in rebellion, leading to widespread devastation, and the people will suffer.
Your Majesty, you deceived Prince Wei above and hid the truth from the commoners below. You have played the entire realm like a puppet in your hands. You are not fit to be emperor.
So the 6 ministries have indeed already pledged allegiance to Prince Wei. Fortunately, Her Majesty had a countermeasure prepared. Once we present the Six Ministries records, none of these people will escape.
I want to see what other tricks Prince Wei has up his sleeve. You say I am not fit to be emperor. Are you suggesting we put Prince Wei on the throne instead?
Of course, a nation cannot be without a ruler for a single day. We ask your majesty to follow the example of Yao and Shun and abdicate in favor of Prince Wei.
Not only that, your majesty should also marry the Emperor of Valan. Then our two nations can forge an alliance and secure peace along our borders.
This is too much. Not only are you plotting to usurp the throne, you also want to banish Her Majesty from Great Chu. How utterly heartless.
You won't get away either. Once Prince Wei ascends the throne, you'll be the first one we make an example of.
By the time he ascends, it'll be ages from now. If it weren't to provoke the Empress, I wouldn't be playing along with him.
And what if I refuse?
The Six Ministries Joint Review, Sirfu, upholds ancestral tradition. It supersedes imperial decree. Even you, your majesty, cannot defy it.
Ning Wudi, aren't you afraid of being condemned by the entire realm?
For the sake of the people, even if I am reviled by thousands, your prince will accept it.
If Prince Wei hadn't been safeguarding the realm these years, chaos would have erupted long ago. Your majesty should just be obedient and spare yourself some hardship.
Fine. Since you show no mercy, do not blame me for being ruthless. Suqian, bring out the Six Ministries records. Let them see all the good deeds they've done over the years.
Her Majesty really does have them.
The opportunity has finally arrived.
Your Majesty actually has it in your hands. That was the late Emperor who collected all the incriminating evidence on the Six Ministries.
Oh no, damn it. Didn't the late Emperor say he had it burned long ago? How could he have tricked us like this?
If we continue to support Prince Wei, His Majesty will surely make the Six Ministries dossiers public.
Once those dossiers are made public, at best, we'll be dismissed from our posts. At worst, our families will be purged and will be exiled.
Prince Wei, perhaps we should just give up.
How dare you?
Prince Wei. The Emperor is actually holding the Six Ministries' secrets. I'm afraid some might defect publicly.
Having come this far, do you really think there's any way back? As long as those dossiers exist for even one more day, you will never see the light of day again. However, if we succeed in deposing the Emperor today, I guarantee the Six Ministries' dossiers will cease to exist.
Prince Wei makes a good point. Rather than living in fear every day from now on, we might as well risk it all.
If His Majesty dares to use the Six Ministries' dossiers as a threat, I'll bet my life to drag her down from the throne.
These old fools aren't really scared, are they? It seems it's time for me to step in.
Originally, we considered the Six Ministries to be pillars of the state and was reluctant to tear off all pretenses. But you all have been so aggressive, making the sovereign not a sovereign and the ministers not ministers. So today, we will begin settling accounts one by one. Let's see who really rules this land of Chu. What's that smell?
What is that smell? Son, do you smell that?
The Six Ministries' dossiers are burning.
They're really on fire.
Who on earth did this?
Your Majesty, I did it.
Hey, young master.
Your Majesty, I did it.
You!
Suqian, have you lost your mind? Who told you to publicly burn the Six Ministries' archives?
My son. Those archives were Her Majesty's only hope. How could you burn them?
Without the archives, the Empress will be furious. She'll surely have me executed.
Suqian actually burned the Six Ministries' archive. Does he not know what those archives signify?
Could it be that Suqian only pretended to serve Her Majesty, but is actually Prince Wei's man?
Suqian, we entrusted you with the Six Ministries' archives. Is this how you safeguard them?
I have failed Your Majesty's trust. I was negligent in my duty. My crime is grave. I ask only for a swift death.
It's over. The archives were so important. Her Majesty will surely execute the young master.
What is to be done, Your Majesty? Without the archives, we cannot counter the Six Ministries.
Suqian, Her Majesty has treated you well. Why would you betray her?
But Her Majesty ordered me to burn them. To be safe, I'll just pin the blame on the Empress for now.
Her Majesty ordered it? Why would Her Majesty order the archives burned?
Those archives are our lifeline. yet Her Majesty had Shu Qian burn them. Could it be that when she produced them, it wasn't to blackmail us?
Ha 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 ha. Shu Qian, you wouldn't be trying to use this chance to defect to Prince Wei, would you? Let me tell you, it's too late. The moment you insulted Prince Wei, your fate was sealed.
Since you helped this prince by burning the archives, I can at least grant you an intact corpse.
Su Tian, is this the outcome you wanted?
She's rattled. She's finally rattled. Your Majesty, you once said that a wise ruler is naturally upright and should have a broader mind. How can you use such despicable means to threaten others? Your Majesty, I am willing to give my life to preserve your eternal sage reputation.
Fine, we shall grant your wish. We will not only execute you, but also your entire Shu family. Guards, arrest the entire Shu clan. Await execution.
Your Majesty, this is unjust.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, it's unjust, unjust.
This day has finally come.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, it's unjust. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, what should we do? Without the Six Ministries archives, we can't counter them.
Damn that Shu Qian. After I placed so much trust in him,
I misjudged him, using such despicable means to threaten the ministers of the Six Ministries. What right do you have to remain emperor?
Gentlemen, what are you waiting for? The Six Ministries archives are gone. Why fear a mere woman?
The joint trial's verdict is in. For the sake of the nation, Your Majesty must abdicate.
Your Majesty must abdicate.
Your Majesty must abdicate.
Your Majesty, this old minister is incompetent. This old minister is useless.
I disagree.
what's going on?
Minister Shangshu, what nonsense are you spouting? Isn't the situation already perfectly clear? Are you betraying Prince Wei?
If you betray this prince, you'd better. Think twice about the consequences.
I also disagree.
My two ministers, what is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty, this old minister is guilty to have mistaken a sage ruler for an incompetent fool.
What on earth is going on?
The Six Ministries archives are our lifeline. His Majesty could have used them as leverage, yet His Majesty has a magnanimous heart. He acts with integrity. Rather than using them as leverage, he chose to put himself in danger. He would not force our hand.
If we still don't know what's good for us, then we'd be the scum of the earth.
So you are supporting me?
His Majesty specifically ordered Shu Qian to burn all that evidence. It was to give us a chance to turn over a new leaf. I'm profoundly grateful.
His Majesty is wise and just. He holds no grudges. How could we possibly be so ungrateful?
Su Qian.
Absurd. So what if the Six Ministries archives are burned? A woman as emperor? That in itself is a joke.
Who says women are inferior to men? In my opinion, Her Majesty's wisdom surpasses all past and present rulers. No one in Great Chu can match her.
You two ministers are switching sides now? Do you not want your official posts anymore?
How dare you? A mere fourth-ranked junior minister, and you dare to threaten me.
What about this prince?
We pledge our lives to support Her Majesty.
Anyone who dares to plot against Her Majesty.
We'll have to step over my dead body first.
Heaven bless Her Majesty. I see that some people's planned Six Ministries review will ultimately become a joke.
Don't celebrate too soon. Even if all of you support His Majesty, it's currently only 3-3. It's still too early to draw a conclusion.
According to ancestral tradition, if the Six Ministries review ends in a tie, then His Majesty shall make the final decision.
We hereby declare that today's proposal for a Six Ministries review is void.
Your Highness, the tide has turned. What do we do?
There will be other days. Those who have betrayed me will be dealt with one by one in due time. Let's go.
So, all of this was carefully orchestrated by Shu Qian.
We all wronged Su Tian. Shu Tian publicly burned the Six Ministries archives. Although His Majesty lost his means to check the Six Ministries, it has secured the unwavering loyalty of two ministers.
Half of the Six Ministries are now under our command. From now on, why should we fear Ning Wudi?
Your Majesty, we have served as officials for many years. We were long past the point of acting freely. Thanks to Your Majesty for giving us a chance to turn over a new leaf.
Right, Shuqian. If it weren't for His Majesty and Shuqian putting on this act, we would still be drifting aimlessly who knows for how long. I must personally thank Shuqian.
Oh no.
Lord Shu, we meet again, and this time you brought the whole family.
Treating this imperial prison like your own home, coming and going as you please. You're the first one to do that. But about the court assembly, I've already heard. You're a dead man this time.
Eat and drink well. It's all I can do for you as a fellow officer.
Thanks.
Son, look at the time. How can you still have the appetite to eat? We're done for.
Young master, think of something, quick.
Think of what? It's just death, isn't it? I'm not even scared. What are you all afraid of? I finally get to die. And you want me to think of a way out? Screw that.
Heavens above. I'm the only heir of the GE family. I don't want to die.
Our Shu family has been a single line for 9 generations. How could it end with you, this die? Hey, son, have some wine. After you drink, think again. What strategy can save us?
Oh, Dad, think about what? The Emperor is about to be deposed. Now Prince Wei holds the power. What's the use of thinking of a way out?
No.
Are you kidding me? Last time drinking messed things up. I'm not drinking this time, no matter what.
Son, have a little more. Your father doesn't want to die. Come on.
All right.
Young master, I don't want to die either.
Enough. This joint trial by the 6 ministries. Who knows how it will go? Even if His Majesty is kind enough to let us go, Prince Wei, he won't spare our whole family. Poor Shu family. A single line for 9 generations. It ends with me. Tell me, how will your father face our ancestors when he goes down there?
Oh, enough already. Stop wailing, all of you. I've already prepared for you.
Young master, what is this? Just with these 2 books? Can they really save our lives?
These are 300 Tang poems and 500 song lyrics. Any single piece from them would be a masterpiece that shocks the world.
What are you talking about? These poetry collections can save our lives? Young master, what you burned was the throne of Great Chu. Killing you 100 times wouldn't be enough.
Old Git Gaji.
Ha. Oh my, what fine poetry, what brilliant writing. Son, did you write this?
That's not important, Dad. What's important is if you publish all of these, you can easily earn the title of Poetry Immortal. And no matter who becomes emperor, they wouldn't dare to kill you on a whim.
Are you serious?
Young master, you had such a treasure. Why didn't you bring it out sooner?
No. Son, you can't die. You are our Shu family's the only heir in 9 generations. This thing, hey, you keep it. As long as you're alive, our Shu family has hope for a comeback, son.
Dad, you really can drag things out. Do you want it or not? If not, I'll burn it.
No. I want it. This is our Shu family's only hope now. With this, Dad can go out and start a new character. Start a new character?
His Majesty has arrived.
We pay our respects to Your Majesty.
Shuqian, do you know your crime?
Your Majesty, my crimes are heinous. I beg Your Majesty to grant me death.
Am I really such an untrustworthy person in Shuqian's eyes? Shuqian, do you truly wish to die?
Your Majesty, my sins are unforgivable. I only ask for a swift death. Do not let me live a second longer.
They say serving a ruler is like serving a tiger. If not for dire necessity, when have I ever had the heart to devour my own? All of you, rise.
We thank Your Majesty.
Shuqian, can you understand me?
What is this woman up to now?
Your Majesty, although my son is mischievous, he is ultimately not someone guilty of heinous crimes. And also, this was written by my son for you, a song for Great Chu.
Ah,
Please, for the sake of his talent, spare him. I am willing to die in his place.
Ah, Father, don't talk nonsense. All of this was done by you. It has nothing to do with me.
Your Majesty, this was done by my son.
My father did it.
My son.
My father did it.
This is my son's work.
My father did it.
Your Majesty, my son.
You did it.
Su Qian. Did you really write these?
They were really all done by my father.
These poems, each one is a masterpiece for the ages. If they were to spread, our great Chu would surely reach the pinnacle of the literary world.
No. These poems really were written by my father. I also beg your Majesty, for the sake of these poems, to execute only me. Spare the other 3.
Ah, no, Your Majesty. This really is my son's work. Hurry up.
It was my father's doing. My father did it.
Such deep father-son affection.
Enough, stop pretending. Hu Qian, your well-intentioned efforts are already known to His Majesty.
What well-intentioned efforts?
You publicly burned the 6 Ministry's archives and openly claimed it was on His Majesty's orders. You risked the lives of your entire Shu family. Such actions, are they not well-intentioned?
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Good. How is it not good? Your actions this time moved the court official. The Ministers of Rights and Works immediately pledged their loyalty to me. The 6 Ministries' joint trial, I won. In the court, I can finally stand as an equal to Prince Wei. Zhu Qian, you are the greatest contributor.
If I had known, I wouldn't have said the Empress ordered it. Looks like I'm not going to die this time either. My big mouth.
However, you burned the 6 Ministries' archives. Your sin is grave. It is unforgivable.
Wait, could there still be a chance?
Su Qian burned the archives of the 6 Ministries. Zhu Qian is hereby punished to preside over the state sacrifice ceremony, to atone for his crime with merit.
Is this really a punishment?
Ha ha, I'm not gonna die. Ha ha, I'm not gonna die. Ha ha.
Your Majesty is punishing him in name, but rewarding him in reality. If the state sacrifice goes well, that would be a great achievement.
Su Qian, why aren't you accepting the decree and thanking His Majesty?
Your Majesty, if I were to defy the decree, would that be a capital offense?
Young Master, His Majesty has finally pardoned us. Please don't speak recklessly.
Your Majesty, my son hasn't seen much of the world. I thank Your Majesty on his behalf.
Father.
I knew His Majesty was a good man.
Su Qian, the state sacrifice is a matter of utmost importance. There must not be the slightest mistake.
Rest assured, Your Majesty, my son will not disappoint you.
The month is almost up. Having you all is truly my blessing. This is too hard. Why is it so hard to die?
What are you standing around for? The state sacrifice ceremony is tomorrow. If you're not there to oversee it, aren't you afraid the Prince of Wei will exploit the opening?
Lady Hongluan, it's just a ceremony, isn't it? Besides, His Majesty has already secured the support of the 3 ministries, hasn't he? Why fear the Prince of Wei?
The Prince of Wei's influence extends far beyond the court. Most of the military generals are his allies. We must be vigilant.
Well, there's nothing to be done then. You can't expect me to take on the entire army alone.
Of course not. Aside from the Prince of Wei's faction, our great Chu army has another pillar of strength. The Martial King, Wu Xiao, known as the Butcher. He commands 100,000 Snow Dragon cavalry. He is His Majesty's royal uncle. Previously, due to His Majesty's background, he has remained silent. If he gives His Majesty his approval, His Majesty's throne will be as solid as a mountain.
So you mean His Majesty wants to use this state sacrifice to prove himself, to win over this Wu Xiao?
Now you understand the importance of the state sacrifice ceremony. If anything goes wrong, His Majesty will surely have you killed.
All right, I get it. I'll send people to handle it right away. Hey brothers, over here, hurry up. After moving all this stuff out, make sure to take out that dragon throne and that table too. Get them all out of here. Good work, now hurry.
Let's go, quick.
Knowing that if the ceremony fails, you're a dead man. You think I'd let you succeed?
Give this area a good wipe down, quickly.
Whoa.
Son.
Young Master.
Son, ha ha ha.
Who did this?
How's my son? The Emperor has entrusted the state ritual to our Shu family. That's a tremendous honor for our family. We certainly won't let His Majesty down.
Young Master? Master and I have been working all day. We're exhausted.
You have one more day to move everything out.
Move? But this?
Young Master, have you lost your mind? This is what we worked so hard to set up.
Right. Are you not satisfied with our arrangement?
Are you kidding me? If this state ritual goes ahead, how am I supposed to provoke the Empress? Then how am I supposed to die?
That Shu Qian. He dared to expose my sister's identity in court and humiliate her. That's despicable.
Exactly. Her Majesty's reign as a woman was already precarious. This will only make it harder.
That shameless scoundrel, if I ever run into him, I'll make him regret ever being born.
Young Master, that's Shu Qian.
I was just wondering how to find him. And he shows up on his own. Shu Qian, get out here. Shu Qian, get out here.
What do you think you're doing?
Get lost. Who do you think you are? How dare you stand in my way?
No. And who are you? What gives you the right to hit people?
Shu Qian is the Martial King's only son. He's always been a bully. You'd be wise not to provoke him.
The Martial King? You mean, he's the pillar of our great Chu. Single-handedly, he slaughtered the armies of 7 states, the butcher of Wuxiao.
Scared now? No one in Great Chu dares look down on me. Even the Emperor shows my father due respect.
Young Master, rumor has it that after the 7 States Rebellion, the Martial King was severely wounded. He's been recuperating in the capital ever since. Who knows if it's true?
To think a mighty Martial King would sire such a worthless brat.
You.
Aren't you ashamed?
The Martial King had him late in life. He spoils the boy rotten. That's why he's so arrogant and domineering. His fearsome reputation is known to all in the capital. Even the Martial King can't control him.
Wait, if the Martial King is that powerful, and I mess with his son, he'll kill me for sure.
Well, what are you looking at? If you dare fight back, I'll make sure you die without a grave.
Die without a grave. That's exactly what I want. Old Guy, tie him up for me. The Butcher of Wuxiao. That title alone sounds dangerous. The Empress and Prince Wei couldn't kill me, but the Martial King might just do it.
You wouldn't dare. My father is the butcher.
I even dared to hit the Empress. You think I'm afraid of you? Today I'll teach you a lesson on your father's behalf, you unfilial son. I'll tie myself up.
I'll fight you to the death.
Hey, no scratching. Old Guy, hurry up. Take this. And this. Is that all you've got? That's it? I heard your father's reputation spreads far and wide. How many kingdoms was it?
7 kingdoms.
Across all 7 kingdoms. How did he manage to produce someone like you?
I'll kill you. Zhao Kui, call me daddy now.
Young Master, just you wait. I'm going right now.
Shu Qian, you're in big trouble. Come with me to the palace to see His Majesty at once.
Not going.
Son, let's get out of here. If the Martial King comes, he'll skin us alive. There'll be nothing left.
The Martial King? That's exactly who I'm waiting for. Let's see what this butcher can do to me. What can he do to me? Oh, Martial King. Please don't let me down.
You.
You what?
Your Highness, your injuries still require rest. Recent military affairs should be handled by your subordinates for now. Understood.
Your Highness? Your Highness, it's bad news. The young lady had been captured by Shu Qian.
Shu Qian? Shu Qian? What old bastard is that? Daring to lay hands on my precious daughter, the butcher! Mobilize the great Soul Dragon cavalry at once. I will personally chop Shu Qian to pieces.
Shu Qian, even my own father never treated me like this.
Can you just shut up? I'm not your father. If you say one more word, I'll gag you too.
All right. Daring to look down on me like this? All these years, you're the first one. Great Snow Dragon Cavalry. Form ranks.
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. Minister Shu has captured the Martial King's son. The Martial King is leading his great Snow Dragon cavalry to the Imperial Mausoleum.
What? How could Shu Qian get into a conflict with my uncle? No, I must go see this for myself.
We're done for. We're done for. We're done for. The great snow dragon cavalry is here. We're dead for sure.
Such a massive show of force. The butcher, Wu Xiao. His fearsome reputation is well earned. I can finally go back home.
Father, save me, father.
Don't be afraid, Yinga. Shu Qian, release him at once.
Release him? Not a chance. I am acting on His Majesty's orders to conduct the state ritual. Yet he obstructed me in my duties and assaulted a court official. That is a capital offense.
Ah, my son, don't be rash. He is the infamous butcher Wu Xiao. If Wu Xiao wants someone dead, not even His Majesty can save you.
So what? I don't know, believe it. We are at the foot of the Son of Heaven in broad daylight. Is there no law anymore?
My son may be unruly, but he hasn't caused any major disaster. I ask you to do me this favor.
If the Son of Heaven breaks the law, he shall be punished like any commoner.
So, you're saying you won't give me any face?
No negotiation.
What if I said I was the mastermind behind it all? What would you do then?
That's simple. I'll tie you up as well, and then let His Majesty punish you for failing to discipline your son.
Xu Qian, how dare you? My father is the martial king. His rank is equal to a sovereign. He is immune to punishment. How dare you bind him?
Why wouldn't I dare? Old Guy.
Good.
The butcher, Wu Xiao. Turns out he's just an old geezer.
Kid, don't say I didn't warn you. It's easier to invite a god than to send him away.
Xu Qian, you have some nerve? Release him now. Do not blame us for being merciless, Your Highness.
You think I scare easily? Go ahead, kill me if you can.
All troops, heed my command. Attack! Attack!
My son.
The martial king really came through. Beautiful modern world, here I come.
Stop!
Damn it, that woman is causing trouble again.
This is the capital. The Snow Dragon cavalry has gathered without authorization. Are you trying to rebel? I command you to return to your barracks at once.
The Snow Dragon cavalry only obeys military orders. When our master is disgraced, we die with him. Shu Qian must die today.
Uncle, do you really want to make a grave mistake?
I told you long ago. It's easier to invite a god than to send one away. Shu Qian insisted on having his way. He should have thought of the consequences.
Your Majesty, this Wu Xiao failed to discipline his son. He let his son do whatever he wanted. In my opinion, we should first send both father and son to the Imperial Clan Court for now.
Shu Qian, my father is the martial king of the court. He wears the python robe and is immune to punishment. In this world, no one can touch my father.
Oh, right, I almost forgot about that. Old Gay, strip that python robe off him.
How dare you?
Young master, really strip it off?
Forget it, I'll do it myself.
You insolent wretch! Shu Qian, how dare you humiliate me? I'd rather die than let you succeed.
Shu Qian, how dare you lay a hand on my father? I'll fight you to the death.
A warrior can be killed, but not humiliated. I am your sworn enemy. You'll die a horrible death.
Shu Qian, I'll fight you to the death. Father, your injuries?
All officers, heed my command. Rescue the prince. Kill anyone who dares to obstruct us. Kill! Kill!
Stop this at once.
Young master.
It's over. This time, the young master is going to be hacked to death.
This time, there's no one left who can save me, right? Beautiful modern world, here I come.
Stop! Dad!
Son, what's wrong? Don't be afraid. I'll send someone to kill Shu Qian right now.
Dad, I've been an unfilial son. All these years, I've relied on your status, acting spoiled and arrogant, committing every evil deed, but only now do I realize everything I have now was earned by you fighting on the battlefield. Father, without you, I am nothing.
Son, what are you talking about? What's mine is yours.
Hey, what's going on here? At such a critical moment. Are you pulling a redemption arc on me?
Suchian, everything that happened today is my fault. I willingly accept punishment. Please spare my father.
Wait, are you guys still going to kill me or not?
I get it now. Son, you deliberately staged this whole scene to make the young prince see the light, didn't you? Right?
I only just told him about Prince Wu's situation. And he already came up with a plan.
Suchian, I'm sorry. I never thought you'd go to such lengths for me. Willing to take such a huge risk.
Stop, brother. Don't flatter yourself.
Suchian, you're like a second father to my son. I, the prince, have decided to become sworn brothers with you.
Huh?
Prince Wu wants to become sworn brothers with my son? Doesn't that mean I'd be Prince Wu's father?
Your Majesty, he is my only son. He is everything to me. I am old now. I am willing to surrender all my family's wealth and my military authority. I only hope that my son can stay by Suchian's side and learn from his teachings.
Do you mean that, Royal Uncle? You are truly willing to relinquish your military authority?
I beg your Majesty to grant this wish.
Today, we formally take command of the Snow Dragon Cavalry. Our word is the military order.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
I'm speechless. Completely speechless.
Chu, from now on, I'm entrusting my son to you. Please look after him.
Tian, don't worry. I promise I will never get into any more trouble.
Hey, get away from me. I'm not into that.
Now that things have come to this, I won't hide it from you anymore.
A woman. Your Wu family has a taste for this?
There was no other choice. Our main family line has very few male heirs. And on top of that, Yinger has a rather unruly personality. So she's been disguised as a boy all along. It was just a precaution.
So, Kian, I didn't disappoint you, did I?
Now that the misunderstanding is cleared up, let's all go our separate ways.
That bastard! That Suchian has completely ruined my plans.
Prince Wei, we have a serious problem. Wu Xiao has already returned the military authority to the Empress.
What?
The Empress now holds all the power. With the army under her command, if this continues, I fear it will be bad for you, Prince Wei.
It seems I can no longer let him live.
Prince Wei, ha ha ha. I am Badana, envoy of Valan. I greet Prince Wei.
What are you doing here?
Naturally, I've come to help you, Prince Wei, ascend to the peak of Chu.
Sowing discord between the ruler and ministers of Chu. Aren't you afraid I'll have you executed?
Ha ha ha. Prince Wei holds great power. I don't believe that an ambitious ruler like you has no desire for the throne. Or perhaps you are content to submit to a woman and end up with your entire family executed. If that is the case, then you may consider that I was never here today.
Tomorrow's state ceremony is the perfect opportunity. When the time comes, your people will act.
Rest assured, Prince Wei. This time, I have also brought with me Valan's 12 hidden dragons. Once the Empress sets foot in the Imperial Mausoleum, it will be her end. But once it's done, Prince Wei must cede the 16 northern cities to Valan.
Fine. I agree to your
Are they out of their minds? And they still won't kill me? There's less than 10 days left in this month. If I don't find a way to die soon, I'll never get back. My trillions in assets, my billionaire dad. No, I've got to think of something. I'll show you a state ceremony. A grand ceremony, huh? I'll give you a grand ceremony. And swearing brotherhood with me? Ancestor worship my ass. Worship my ass. Wait, wait, no. What if some damn fool tries to stop me again? I can't let them succeed this time. I'll scatter your ashes to the wind.
Tomorrow is the state ceremony. We'll lie in wait here ahead of time. We will take that little emperor's head.
Yes, sir.
Move out.
State Sacrifice Ceremony. Today I shall proclaim to the world and pay respects to our ancestors. I will restore order to the court.
I believe your majesty will achieve your ambitions.
All of this is thanks to Shu Qian. I started with nothing, and now the three ministries are united, the military is under my control, and even my royal uncle fully supports me. He deserves all the credit.
People say Shu Qian possesses the talent of a Keelan. I didn't believe it before, but now I see it's true. Shu Qian enjoys your majesty's favor and has the full support of the martial prince's estate. This state sacrifice should be no challenge.
Shu Qian will certainly not disappoint me. Perhaps he's prepared some surprise for me, to let me stand tall before Prince Wei and wipe the smirk off his face.
We're almost at the Imperial Mausoleum. Are your men in position?
Rest assured, Prince Wei. These 12 hidden dragons are Valen's top-tier assassins. Their skills in assassination are second to none. The Empress will die today.
Your majesty, we have arrived.
Whoa. How could this be?
This is... Who did this? Who?
Who is so wicked? This is utterly despicable.
Ha ha ha. Who would have thought the mighty Great Chu has fallen to such poverty that its state ceremony would be so shabby? Empress of Great Chu, if you're short on funds, you could borrow from my Valan. My Valan is a wealthy nation. We have plenty of money.
I warned your majesty long ago that putting arrogant fools in charge would disgrace Great Chu sooner or later.
It must be Shu Qian. For this state ceremony, the court clearly allocated ample funds. It was Shu Qian. He embezzled that money.
The state ceremony is a 1,000-year tradition of our dynasty. Shu Qian handled it carelessly. He has caused Great Chu to lose all face before the other nations.
I'm certain it's that Shu Qian. He's abusing your favor. We implore your majesty to arrest him and execute him at the Imperial Mausoleum.
If this man is not executed, it defies all justice. Your majesty, please behead Shu Qian to uphold divine law.
Your majesty, please behead Shu Qian. Your majesty, please behead Shu Qian.
Your majesty, Shu Qian, though mischievous, would not joke about this. There must be some misunderstanding.
Shu Qian, aren't you going to show yourself?
Ah, your majesty. I'm right here. No need to shout. No need to shout. I'm right.
Son, can't you see His Majesty is furious? Why would you speak up now? Who is the maniac? Who would wreck the ceremony like this? Ah!
Young master, could it be Prince Wei who's behind this?
Shu Qian, your majesty entrusted you with the state ceremony. Yet you have betrayed his trust, bringing shame upon our kingdom. Do you admit your guilt?
I always knew he was up to no good. He dares to treat the state ceremony as a joke. What are his true intentions?
His Majesty's grace reaches all corners. The state ceremony represents our dynasty's peace and prosperity and stability across the land. Shu Qian, you harbor ill will. If he is not executed, the law means nothing.
Shu Qian, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Your Majesty.
Think of a good excuse. If you can't, just say Prince Wei was behind it. His Majesty surely won't do anything to you.
What is there to explain? As your Majesty can see, you entrusted me with this great responsibility. But my abilities are limited. I have failed your trust. Your Majesty, I deserve to die for my failure. You've embarrassed us on an international stage. I don't believe this time you still won't kill me.
Ha ha ha. I never thought this diplomatic mission to the kingdom of Chu would yield such an entertaining joke.
Su Qian, didn't I tell you? The state ceremony cannot have the slightest error. If you encounter difficulties, you should have reported to His Majesty.
He has already confessed. What more is there to explain?
Indeed, Your Majesty. Even I think I deserve to die. Please execute me now.
You think just because you helped me secure military power, I wouldn't dare to kill you? Do you know how important this ceremony is to our kingdom?
Oh, an unexpected bonus.
Your Majesty, please calm down. Brother Shu is learned and talented. He is certainly not someone who acts without cause.
Yes, Sister Qian must have had some other idea in mind.
Preposterous. The state sacrifice is a symbol of the nation's fortune. It has been passed down for 1,000 years. Throughout every dynasty, there has been not the slightest neglect. Shu Qian, no matter the reason, this act is nothing less than a grave act of disrespect.
Exactly. Shu Qian's crime is heinous. He must be executed by 1,000 cuts.
Silence. The state sacrifice is enormously costly. It employs countless laborers. It must be that Brother Shu is sympathetic to the people's plight, and thus simplified everything.
That's right. What Qian was thinking is that such a wasteful and burdensome event would inevitably stir public resentment. It would tarnish Your Majesty's prestige. It's better to simplify it all. To better show Your Majesty's frugality and restraint.
Yes, Your Majesty, that does align with Shu Qian's way of doing things.
Shu Qian is what they're saying true?
What the hell? How did they even connect those dots? No, Your Majesty, I simply failed to properly conduct the state sacrifice. I have let Your Majesty down. Your Majesty, please grant me death as my punishment.
Why is Qian so intent on seeking death?
I understand now. Shu Qian intends to use his own death to silence the endless gossip throughout the land. This way, he preserves Great Chu's resources while also protecting Your Majesty's reputation. This is what it means to be a loyal minister for the ages. Yinger, while you're by Shu Qian's side, you must make every effort to learn from him.
So that's what Father meant. We absolutely must not allow Qian to die like this.
I knew it. My son is loyal and righteous. I will live and die with my son.
The young master is so handsome.
Stop talking nonsense. I really didn't mean it that way.
So that's how it is. Shu Qian, I understand now your good intentions. Chu has been plagued by war for years. The people have long suffered immensely. You're using the state sacrifice to remind me to rest and recuperate with the people and bestow grace upon the world.
That's just sophistry. Your Majesty, Shu Qian failed in his duties. This is serious dereliction of duty. If he is not executed, what of our Chu laws?
Indeed, merits and faults cannot offset each other. I beg Your Majesty to execute Shu Qian.
Nonsense. In my view, Shu Qian is not only innocent, he has actually done a great service. How could I wrongfully kill a loyal subject? I have decided. I promote Shu Qian to left censor-in-chief, to lead the censorate.
The young master got promoted again. Ha 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 ha.
That's my son. Getting promoted like drinking water. Could there be anyone else in this world like him?
Brother Qian is so handsome.
Your Majesty, you must not. Shu Qian's crimes are as heavy as a mountain. We have all witnessed them. If Shu Qian is innocent, then we deserve death.
We deserve death.
Since all of you believe you deserve death, then take your own lives.
Wow. This lady is ruthless. So many officials present, and she just orders their execution.
Damn it. The Emperor is preparing to uproot my faction completely. When will your people strike?
Your Highness, please be patient. As long as the Empress dares to set foot in the Imperial Mausoleum, she will surely die.
This didn't work? Is the Empress out of her mind? Luckily, I still have a trump card. On Your Majesty's auspicious day, all this killing seems inappropriate. Speaking of which, I have specially prepared a gift for Your Majesty.
Oh, what gift?
The young master is so thoughtful. You even prepared a gift for His Majesty.
Brother Qian, I want a gift too.
Brother Shu, you've been hiding your skills. With just a few words, you've got His Majesty grinning from ear to ear.
Bootlicking scum. In front of everyone, you dare try to win His Majesty's favor by giving gifts?
Don't think just because you have a pretty face you can do whatever you want. Disgusting. I think a little thing like you is only fit to be a pretty boy.
Your Majesty, please wait. This gift from your subject will surely be one Your Majesty never forgets. Good thing I had a backup plan.
Boss, the Empress isn't entering the Imperial Mausoleum. We can't find a chance to strike.
Just wait a bit longer. If the Emperor wants to perform the rites, she must enter the mausoleum.
Hey, boss, look at this.
Hey, boss. Look, the thing Shu Qian just lit, is it connected to this thing?
Probably just trash he left behind from his sabotage. Don't get distracted from the mission.
Su Xian, let us guess. What gift have you prepared for us? Agate or jade?
It's the roar of your ancestors.
Protect His Majesty.
It's gone. The Imperial tomb is gone.
Oh my god, this is the Imperial tomb. 1,000 years of royal history. Just like that, it's gone.
We're done for. How could the Imperial tomb just vanish like that?
It has to be Shu Qian. We just saw him perform a ritual and blow up the tomb.
Su Qian, are you insane? You dare blow up the Imperial tomb?
He just blew up the Imperial tomb. Qian is so cool. You're my idol.
Young master, you blew up your own family's ancestral tomb. What are you so excited about?
Oh no, our Valen assassins were still lying in wait inside the tomb.
We were so close. Now the entire tomb has been reduced to rubble. Your men are probably done for.
Could it be that Shu Qian knew about the plan in advance and turned it against us?
Until this man is eliminated, I will have no peace. Your Majesty, Shu Qian publicly destroyed the Imperial tomb. 1,000 years of royal heritage, wiped out in an instant. He deserves to be drawn and quartered.
Su Qian, you're out of your mind. Destroying the tomb is an outrage against both man and God. Heaven and man alike are furious. Everyone has the right to kill him.
Su Qian must die.
That's it. Keep the insults coming.
Guards, execute Shu Qian on the spot. To appease the spirits of our past emperors.
Your Majesty, Shu Qian wouldn't act so rashly. There must be more to this story.
I wasn't acting rashly. I did it on purpose.
What is wrong with you? You're still being stubborn? Why can't you just apologize? Must you embarrass me like this?
Your Majesty, I blew up the Imperial tomb. Just have me executed.
Your Majesty, wait. The Imperial tomb has stood for 1,000 years. It's incredibly sturdy. Not a single brick could be easily moved. How did Shu Qian manage to destroy it so easily?
Such a supernatural method, if used on the battlefield, would make our great Chu invincible. Prince Wei, we absolutely cannot let the Empress get her hands on such a destructive weapon, or it will ruin our plans.
Brother Shu, you should hand over the formula for that thing right now. His Majesty has given you a chance to redeem yourself.
I just tinkered with that explosive. There's no formula. Are you kidding me? Redeem yourself? I'm in a hurry to get back to the modern world.
Son, this is not the time for jokes. This is your only chance.
Oh, please don't plead for me. I blew up the Imperial tomb. Let me atone with my death.
What supernatural method? I think he's just privately making a weapon of mass destruction with the intent to rebel. He must die.
Yes, he must die.
He must be executed. If Shu Qian doesn't die, it's an affront to heaven itself.
Su Qian, I've always been grateful to you for staying by my side and using every method to help me solve problems. But today you've gone too far.
I have disappointed your Majesty.
This is the Imperial tomb. Do you know what that means?
I know my crime is grave. Please just kill me.
I've broken my word. I can't protect you. I'm sorry. Hong Luan, do it.
Yes.
Finally I can die.
My son.
How could this happen?
What's wrong?
There's something filthy here.
How could there be an outsider's corpse in the Imperial tomb? Could it be that inside the tomb assassins are hiding?
Investigate this for me thoroughly.
There's one here.
There's another here.
And another one here.
Hidden dragon token. Your Majesty, this is from the world's top assassin organization, Hidden Dragon.
What assassins? How could there be assassins in the Imperial tomb?
For assassins to appear in the tomb, could they be here to assassinate your Majesty?
Outrageous! The Imperial tomb is heavily guarded. How did the assassins infiltrate? Are there any survivors?
Your Majesty, all the assassins were killed in the explosion. Not a single one survived.
Inside the Imperial tomb, assassins appeared out of nowhere. And then they all died, just as mysteriously. Could it be that my son discovered them long ago?
Could it be that Shu Qian, to save me, had no choice but to blow up the tomb?
No wonder my son was acting so strange. He was lulling the assassins into a false sense of security.
Shu Qian. Could it be, am I really not worthy of your trust? Could it be that I cannot find a place in your heart?
This works?
Let him go. Shu Qian, since you already knew there were assassins in the mausoleum, why didn't you tell me earlier? So I could have cooperated with you.
I really didn't know there were assassins. Damn it, I was just blowing up the mausoleum. Who knew I'd flush out a bunch of assassins?
I understand now. You must have been afraid my acting wasn't good enough to play along.
Your Majesty, the fact remains that Shu Qian destroyed the Imperial Mausoleum. Are we just going to let it slide?
That's right, Your Majesty. Although I blew up the assassins, I also destroyed the Imperial Mausoleum. Your Majesty, I beg you to sentence me to death.
What crime have you committed, my loyal subject? Shu Qian risked his life to save me, putting himself in grave danger. He willingly bears the infamy for generations to come, making him a loyal minister for the ages.
Exactly. Who knew the mausoleum was hiding assassins? So when my son blew it up, it was a necessary act.
I know. You wish to use your death to silence the endless gossip of the people. But if it weren't for you blowing up the mausoleum in time, those assassins would have succeeded long ago. So you need not feel guilty.
What a mess.
Your Majesty, the Imperial Mausoleum is heavily guarded. For these assassins to have infiltrated so quietly, sneaking in like that, I fear there must be an inside man.
Investigate this matter thoroughly for me. If I find out who's been aiding them in secret, I will not be lenient. Shu Qian, come with me to the palace.
Damn it, how did Shu Qian know about our plan?
With the Empress's current methods, it's only a matter of time before she traces this back to me.
Then we have no choice but to go all the way. While Wu Xiao is far from the border, I'll return and ally with the Seven Kingdoms to march on Chu. When the time comes, we'll coordinate from inside and out and accomplish our great task together.
Good, let's do it.
Your Majesty, why did you summon me alone? The Empress summoned me alone in the middle of the night. Could it be that my dashing looks have won you over?
Shu Qian, I too once doubted myself. Can a woman truly be emperor?
But you have done very well. Haven't you, Your Majesty?
Ever since you appeared by my side, more and more court officials have supported me. I finally no longer have to be constrained by the Prince of Wei at every turn. Shu Qian, what kind of magic do you possess?
Whoa, the Empress. She's not really taken a liking to me, is she?
Shu Qian, are you willing to stay by my side forever?
Only now do I realize the Empress is a peerless beauty. No. That was close. I almost ruined everything. I'm already immortal. If I kissed the Empress now, I'd be even more dead.
Shu Qian, do you really hold me in such low regard?
What a pity, such a beauty. But in the end, I must return. Your Majesty, you misunderstand. The realm is not yet secure. How can I start a family? With the country facing internal strife and external threats, I cannot indulge in personal affairs.
Really? You don't dislike me?
Your Majesty, it's terrible. The Seven Kingdoms have invaded our borders. The frontier is in urgent...
Long live the Emperor. Long may he reign.
Rise, my loyal subjects.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the Seven Kingdoms have united to attack us. The Martial King has already rushed back overnight to take command at the border, but the armies of Valan, Dayue, and Wuhuan remain. We cannot resist them. They are heading straight for the capital.
Where are they now? How many troops do they have?
Our scouts report the enemy is currently at the foot of Feilong City. Their total force numbers 300,000 troops.
What?
Feilong City is less than 200 li from the capital. If Feilong City falls, the enemy could take the capital directly. We must suppress them immediately.
With what? They have a full 300,000 troops. The Martial King already took 200,000 to defend the border. 300,000 enemy soldiers. Who will suppress them?
What about the regional lords? Summon the regional lords to send troops against the enemy.
Your Majesty, the court has already issued mobilization orders to the regional lords, but the lords have made excuses and refused to act. To this day, their armies remain idle.
Bastards! What is the meaning of this? At a time like this, they're still hesitating? If the great Chu falls, what good will it do them?
I see now. They do not accept me as emperor.
The current situation is unfavorable to our great Chu. Your Majesty, perhaps we should seek peace with the Seven Kingdoms.
The united force of the Seven Kingdoms is formidable. To show weakness before the fight, to sue for peace now. I fear our great Chu would be devoured by the Seven Kingdoms without a trace left.
My ministers, is there anyone brave enough to take the field? Outrageous! Is there truly no one in Great Chu besides the Martial King capable of leading an army?
Your Majesty, I volunteer to fight.
Shu Qian, you're going to war?
That's right. Since not a single one of these civil and military officials dares to step forward, I am willing to fight. Only 3 days left. If I don't die soon, I can't go back.
You make it sound so noble. You're just a scholar who can't even lift a chicken. What do you know about warfare? I think you have. Ulterior motives.
Waging war isn't something you win with just a mouth. Your Majesty, you must not entrust the safety of the nation into Shu Qian's hands.
To serve the sovereign is to share his burdens. Not a single official in this entire court dares to fight. Why can't I be the one to go?
Son, this campaign is a hot potato. Why are you reaching out to grab it?
Yes, young master. When it comes to official duties, you might have some skill. But leading troops into battle, taking command of an expedition, you should just forget it.
What kind of talk is that? If the officials of our great Chu are all timid and cowering, seeking only to save themselves, then what future does our great Chu have?
This prince actually agrees with Shu Qian's proposal. Since he's so confident, why not let him try?
Prince Wei, Shu Qian is the Emperor's man. Why let him command troops?
Do you really think he can repel the allied forces of 3 kingdoms? Since he wants to go looking for death himself. It saves me the trouble of dealing with him.
That's true, that's true. This Shu Qian is definitely no match for the allied forces of 3 kingdoms. Once he sets out, he'll surely die on the battlefield.
Since even Prince Wei agrees, we naturally won't oppose it either.
I want to see just how this Shu Qian dies at the hands of the allied forces.
Shu Qian takes command and goes to war. It's a suicide mission. Are you really sure about this?
Your Majesty, I only know how to die for my country on the battlefield. Why worry about a horsehide shroud for my corpse? I wish to lead the expedition.
Good. We appoint you as Grand Marshal of the Army. Take command and march.
I accept the command.
Although the Imperial Uncle has already blocked the allied forces of 4 kingdoms, the enemy still has 300,000 troops. How many soldiers do you need?
Soldiers? What soldiers? I alone am enough. I'm going there to die. What do I need so many people for?
Shu Qian, you've got to be kidding me. Ha 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 ha.
If you want to die, just find a white silk cord. Why go through all this trouble?
I've seen people with a death wish, but never one so eager. Ha 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 ha.
Interesting. I don't need any troops. This prince would like to see how you plan to repel the enemy.
My son, you mustn't do this. The allied forces of the 3 kingdoms are formidable. One misstep, and the kingdom will fall.
Shu Qian, War is no game. Without troops, how will you fight them off?
I'm not joking. Have you ever heard of an army of one? Even if the enemy has thousands of troops, I alone am enough.
Well said. Your Majesty, since Minister Shu is so confident, why not let him go to battle alone?
Alone? Dreaming of stopping an army all by yourself? I think someone won't be coming back. Ha ha ha.
Nonsense. Your Majesty, the enemy is already less than 200 li from the capital. The most urgent matter now is to muster our forces. Send Minister Shu to hold them off.
Easier said than done. The court's reserve force of 200,000 was already taken by the Martial Prince. Reinforcements from other regions won't arrive in time.
Then let Shu Qian lead the Imperial Guard for now to block the enemy.
Your Majesty, you can't. These 100,000 Imperial Guards are the capital's last line of defense. If Feilong City falls, the 100,000 Imperial Guard is the capital's final barrier.
This won't work, that won't work. Then you come up with a feasible plan.
Your Majesty, perhaps just let your subject go alone.
No.
This prince does have an army to recommend. Within the capital, there are still 50,000 Blaze Army troops ready for battle.
The Blaze Legion. That's the Emperor's personal army.
Exactly. The court has no extra troops to spare. These 50,000 Blaze Legion soldiers are perfect for facing the enemy.
The Blaze Legion?
Are they even capable?
No, the Blaze Legion's training isn't complete. The risk is too great.
Dad, what exactly is this Blaze Legion? Why are Hong Luan and Her Majesty so firmly against it?
This Blaze Legion may be called the Emperor's personal army, but it's entirely made up of royal relatives. Not only are they useless in a fight, they're all arrogant and entitled. They simply won't follow orders.
So it's basically the Emperor's entire clan?
This Blaze Legion, while it's called an army, the royal family just fears. These royal relatives will cause trouble everywhere. It's just a decorative front.
So you're saying the Blaze Legion is just for show? Then leading a bunch of royal nobles into battles is just asking for death?
That's right, son. You absolutely must not agree to this.
Right.
I was wondering why that old fox suddenly became so generous. Wait, if I get the Empress's entire clan wiped out in one go, wouldn't Great Chu lose its heirs? Then the Empress would have no choice but to kill me.
Your Majesty, Lady Hongluan makes a valid point. The Blazing Flame Army has never seen combat, and they're all royal descendants. They have no real fighting capability whatsoever.
I, on the other hand, think the Blazing Flame Army is a rather good choice. Mobilizing troops from the court will take time. Why not just send the Blazing Flame Army directly?
Prince Wei, this Blazing Flame Army, made up of imperial relatives, has absolutely no combat strength. Your Highness, having Shu Qian lead them is simply killing two birds with one stone.
Although the Blazing Flame Army is a bunch of amateurs, they are nonetheless of royal blood. Ba Dong, supporting the Empress poses a significant threat to me.
Exactly. As long as this Shu Qian leads the Blazing Flame Army to war, we can use the Allied forces to wipe them all out. In that case, the Empress would also be left isolated and helpless.
No. The Blazing Flame Army lacks training. Having Shu Qian command the Blazing Flame Army into battle is no different from sending them to their deaths.
Your Majesty, I am willing to lead the Blazing Flame Army into battle.
Son, you're being too rash. Didn't we just say the Blazing Flame Army can't handle it?
Lord Shu, the Blazing Flame Army really isn't suitable.
Every man is responsible for the rise and fall of his country, especially the sons of the imperial clan. In my opinion, this Blazing Flame Army is a fierce and formidable force.
Shu Qian, think this through.
Since he himself has agreed to it, Your Majesty, why not let him try?
However,
Your Majesty, I am willing to pledge my life. If I cannot lead the Blazing Flame Army to vanquish the enemy, you may take my head. It's death either way. Heaven is truly helping me.
Well, since you've made up your mind, then I entrust the Blaze Army to you. I hope you will lead the Blaze Army to defeat our enemies and save our nation, and achieve great deeds.
I will not fail your majesty's trust. The beautiful modern era. Dear richest dad, here I come.
Shu Qian, remember this. The Blaze Army is the foundation of Great Chu. If anything goes wrong, no one can save you, not even me.
I understand. This is exactly what I wanted.
Ha ha ha. Ahead lies Flying Dragon City. As long as we capture this city, then the capital of Great Chu will be ours for the taking. Come, let us witness together this glorious endeavor.
Your Majesty.
Our army is about to attack Flying Dragon City. Who leads Great Chu's forces? How many troops are stationed there?
According to the intelligence sent by Xu Bao, Great Chu's commander is Shu Qian. The defending force is only 50,000 Blaze Army troops.
A mere 50,000 troops think they can stop my 300,000 strong army? It seems Great Chu is doomed to fall at the hands of a woman.
Not only that, these 50,000 Blaze Army soldiers are all royal descendants. They've lived in luxury all their lives and have never seen battle. They're no match for our army at all.
Heaven helps me. Ha 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 ha. The Empress of Great Chu actually sent a bunch of ragtag troops. Pass my order. Prepare to attack the city.
Look here. Well, here's the thing. We could do this. We'll do it like this. We're sure to win this battle, right?
Young master, do you really know how to fight a war?
Brother Qian, don't worry, we can rally the townspeople to defend the city with us.
No, no, no. The art of war emphasizes striking first. We'll open the gates and meet them head on. Defend the city? I'd be rushing to my death.
Young master, the enemy has a full 300,000 troops. Are you insane?
Yes, Brother Qian. My father taught me. When the enemy outnumbers us, we should avoid their main force.
Enough. My decision is final. It's settled.
Grand Marshal, it's terrible. The enemy's 300,000 army has gathered outside the city, and they've taken many of the princes hostage.
What?
The enemy has marched a long way. They're exhausted. They'd never expect us to launch a surprise attack in broad daylight. This battle is ours.
The Heir is brilliant. The puny allied forces of 7 kingdoms will be crushed in an instant.
That's Su Qian? Who does he think he is? How dare he presume to lead our Blaze army?
Let's go.
How could they do this?
All right, what's done is done. Let's go take a look first.
Qian, you must have lost your mind. Ha ha ha! Sending these useless fools to ambush my great army? This king will give you a choice. Open the gates and surrender. If you dare refuse, every quarter of an hour, I will execute one of them.
Shu Qian, what are you still standing there for? Why aren't you rushing out to rescue them?
How can we rescue them? This is clearly just a ploy to force Qian to surrender. Are you really going to open the gates and surrender to the enemy? And become traitors to Chu?
I don't care about that. These people must be rescued, no matter what.
Are you even listening to reason? They left camp without permission and got captured by the enemy. Now that this has happened, do you really expect our young master to surrender and walk out there?
He wouldn't dare. Behind Phylong City lies the capital. If we dare open the gates, the state of Chu will be destroyed. Even if Shu Qian had 10 lives, it wouldn't be enough to save him.
What are you doing here?
By order of Prince Wei, I'm here to oversee the army.
Open the gates and surrender. I have a better idea.
Time's up.
Kill them. Your Majesty, Shu Qian has opened the city gates.
Shu Qian, what are you doing? Who told you to open the gates? Get back inside now, on my order as the heir.
Shu Qian, what's the meaning of this?
Let them go. Take me as your prisoner instead. Do what you will with me. I'm at your mercy. Surrendering is too slow. With this one strike, I can go back to modern times and live the good life.
This is all your fault. Our young master clearly has done nothing wrong, yet he has to give up his life.
A prisoner exchange. I think he's trying to defect to the enemy. On my orders, close the main gate. Without my command, no one is to leave the city.
Why should this king agree?
Hey, because I'm the Grand Marshal of the army. If I die, Great Chu's morale will collapse. Then capturing the capital will be a piece of cake. That's far more useful than capturing a few useless princes who only have the title, right?
Shu Qian, do you have any idea what you're doing? I don't need you to save me. Get lost.
Your Majesty, just let me die, then you'll be able to get everything you want.
I never thought Great Chu had someone with such fighting spirit. In that case, this king will give you one chance.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Let them go. Take your people, go back and rally your troops. This king wants to defeat you fair and square on the battlefield.
Wait, you're not going to kill me? I'm the Grand Marshal. Kill me and Great Chu is doomed.
This king admires you. This king wants to defeat you on the battlefield, to conquer you.
Te, you're back?
Yeluji let us go. He wants to face us on the battlefield in a fair fight to the death.
So what do we do now? We can't hold the city, and we can't win a fight. Young master, maybe we should just run.
Yeah, abandoning the city is a capital offense. The Empress will have my head if I go back. My orders, abandon the city.
What?
How dare you? Feilong City is the last line of defense for the capital. Are you trying to betray us?
You don't know a damn thing. Abandoning the city is a legitimate tactic.
I won't allow it. As the supervising officer, I order you to hold Feilong City. No one runs.
You've got some nerve. Who the hell do you think you are? Daring to give orders to me, the Marshal? Bark one more word and I'll kill you.
I can't go on. I can't run anymore. I can't run anymore.
So this is what defeat feels like. It's so frustrating. Keep moving. The Grand Marshal did this knowing full well he might die. We can't let his sacrifice be in vain.
Wait, have you seen Qian?
Oh no. Is the young master still in Feilong City?
What? Does he plan to face the enemy army alone? All 300,000 of them?
I get it now. The Grand Marshal was afraid the enemy would pursue us. That's why he stayed behind secretly, to buy us time.
He went this far for our sake.
No. It's too dangerous for him. I'm going back to be with him.
I'm going too.
Our brave general is risking his life to hold them off. How can I have the face to run? I'm going back too.
All right, brothers, follow me back. We're saving the Grand Marshal. Let's go. Let's go.
Your Majesty, it seems Shu Qian has retreated.
It appears this Shu Qian is nothing but a coward. I misjudged him.
Retreat? With such a perfect chance to die, only a fool would retreat.
Your Majesty, it's Shu Qian.
Shu Qian, didn't he abandon the city and flee?
It looks like. He intends to face our army of 300,000 alone.
Ha 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 ha. He must be insane. Does he truly believe my 300,000 troops are made of paper? Since he wants to die, we'll grant his wish. Shu Qian, your men are quite the cowards, leaving you alone to defend the city.
Enough talk. If you want to fight, bring it on. Today, if you wish to pass through Feilong City, you'll have to step over my corpse.
You've got some nerve. But do you really think you alone can stop my 300,000 troops?
Even if I face 1,000,000 men, I will march forward. Today, I, Shu Qian, swear to live and die with Great Chu. As long as I stand, the city stands. Damn, so much talk. Just charge over here and cut me down already.
Then we'll grant your wish. All troops attack.
Kill. Finally, I can die.
Brothers, save the Grand Marshal. Charge.
You're back?
Qian, you've already done more than enough for us. We're not leaving you behind.
Now that you're here, none of you are leaving. Men, wipe them out. Leave no prisoners.
Young master, you must go now. They won't hold much longer.
Oh, I'm not going. I'll fight them to the death.
Young master, as long as the mountain's green, we'll have firewood. Go.
Our soldiers aren't afraid to die. As their commander, how can I hide?
Qian's so cool.
Come on, let's see who can kill me.
The Marshal isn't leaving? Then I'm not leaving either. Brothers, charge.
Young master, oh young master, you truly are a man worth following. The last of my line, the Gi family. I'll fight you to the death.
Protect the Marshal at all costs.
Men, kill them, Shu Qian.
Ah, hey, brother, strike me. Ah.
Fear not, Marshal. With me here, no one will lay a finger on you.
Yeah. Old Gike.
Don't be afraid, young master. Old Gay will protect you with his life.
I'm blessed to have you.
Shu Qian. In recognition of your courage, I, the king, will grant you an intact corpse. All troops heed my command. Slaughter them all for your king.
Whoever wants to kill the marshal will have to step over my dead body first.
This is almost over.
Fear not, my son. Your father is here.
Your Majesty.
What is this? How could the state of Chu possess such a terrifying weapon?
Your Majesty, this is the explosives developed by Shu Qian. Their power is devastating. In mere moments, they reduced the Chu Imperial Mausoleum to rubble.
We've fallen into their trap. Shu Qian was stalling for time here, just to wait for reinforcements. We must leave now.
Hey. Son, this stuff of yours really works. Oh,
Father, where did you get those grenades? I'm sure I didn't leave any extra explosives behind.
I found the formula you deliberately left in the study. I gave it to the Ministry of Works overnight, and they rushed to produce a batch. Hey, don't stop me. Don't stop me.
Damn, I can't believe I forgot to burn the formula.
Son. Now is not the time to be sentimental. We need to focus on escaping. I only brought a few dozen men. We can't afford a prolonged fight.
Halt, you old villain. Face me in battle if you dare.
Shu Qian, how dare you insult this prince? Even if I die, I'll tear you to pieces. Men, charge back at them. Kill Shu Qian.
Kill!
Son, your shouting had the opposite effect. Now we're surrounded and doomed.
Father, I'm truly sorry. I can't wait any longer. Once I return to the modern era, I'll burn paper offerings for you.
Ha!
Old Yelu, you dare invade Great Chu and slaughter our royal family. Today I swear I'll take your head.
Kill them!
Men, drive out the invaders. Make your mark. Today is the day. Kill them all.
Attack!
You savages from beyond the border. You killed our kin. Do you think Great Chu has no one left? Charge.
Kill them!
Your Majesty, we have a problem. The other princes have raised their armies. They've attacked our rear. We're surrounded.
What's going on?
Ha 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 ha. The realm has risen to defend the throne. Son, we're saved. Ha ha ha.
But the regional princes? Weren't they unwilling to send troops? How come they all suddenly rose up to defend the throne?
I get it now. It must be the tragedy of the royal family. That stirred the fighting spirit of the lords across the land. That's why they sent their armies.
Brother Qian, so all this was part of your plan from the start? Wasn't it? Using yourself as bait to lure all the princes into your trap.
That was far too dangerous.
Our sacrifice was not in vain. Brothers, let's not disappoint the Grand Marshal. Kill him.
I didn't come back.
Shu Qian, you're despicable. Even if I become a ghost, I will never let you go. Ah!
No, kill me before you die.
I wonder how Shu Qian is doing over there.
The enemy forces are vast. Shu Qian probably can't hold out much longer. Although Shu Xian brought gunpowder, they're still hopelessly outnumbered.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, terrible news. Terrible news. Shu Qian has abandoned the city and fled. 300,000 enemy troops are about to surround the capital.
What? With the enemy at our gates, Shu Qian actually deserted his post, led 300,000 troops, march right in.
Feilong City is the capital's last line of defense. Shu Qian has placed the capital in grave danger.
Your Majesty, Shu Qian deserted his post. I implore your Majesty to order Shu Qian's execution at the front lines.
Is everything you've said true?
It's absolutely true, Your Majesty. Shu Qian is completely incompetent. He has no leadership skills whatsoever. I was sent by the Prince of Wei to oversee the army. He actually insulted me. I tried to stop him from abandoning the city, and he even tried to kill me.
This
This is utterly outrageous. If he doesn't die for this, heaven won't tolerate it.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, we've returned.
Suqian, you dare to show your face? Do you admit your guilt?
Fleeing without a fight, abandoning the city and retreating. Shuqian, this is the crime of treason.
Who says Qian abandoned the city and fled? Your Majesty, Qian won. The 300,000-strong army has been completely annihilated.
Is this true?
They really won the battle? The allied forces of 3 kingdoms had a full 300,000 troops. You only had 50,000 blazing flame soldiers. How did you defeat the allied forces of 7 kingdoms?
Your Majesty, this victory is all thanks to the Grand Marshal. The Grand Marshal led us into battle, rousing the fighting spirit of our entire Chu nation. During the battle at Feilong City, forces from across the land rose up to aid the king. Even the common people of the land rose up in rebellion, fighting bravely against the enemy. Our army achieved a great victory.
I see. Shuqian, so all of this was your strategy.
Using yourself as bait to draw the whole world into your game. How incredibly dangerous. The slightest misstep would have meant utter ruin.
This can't be. I saw Shuqian abandoning the city and fleeing.
I've been fuming with anger, and you delivered yourself right to my doorstep. Your Majesty, I formally accuse Xu Bao of colluding with the enemy in treason. Xu Bao has committed treason. He leaked our troop movements to the enemy and our defense maps. That's why our army keeps losing.
What?
So that's it. No wonder the allied forces have been advancing so easily. So you're the traitor.
Bullshit, Shuqian. You're framing me.
You need proof for such accusations. Zhuqian, you dare to slander my man? Do you think I'm easy to bully?
You want proof? These were all found in the enemy camp. Every letter Xu Bao exchanged with the enemy. Prince of Wei, you just said Xu Bao was your man. Could it be that you're also involved in this treason?
Xu Bao, how dare you?
Your Majesty. Prince of Wei, save me. Prince of Wei, save me.
Get away.
Ningwudi, what are you doing?
This man is a traitor. He deserves to die. I merely executed a traitor.
You just said Xu Bao was your man.
You heard wrong.
Guards! Xu Bao committed treason. His crime is unforgivable. Execute his entire family. Furthermore, Shuqian's bravery is unmatched. He has brought glory to our nation. He is awarded 10,000 gold pieces and the title of Champion Marquis.
Hail the Champion Marquis! Hail the Champion Marquis! Hail the Champion Marquis!
I want to go home. I want to inherit the family fortune. I miss my dad. Susu, what are you doing here?
I'm here to serve you, young master.
Serve me? Serving me, huh? Who is it? Ruining my moment. Come in. What are you doing here too?
Qian. My father says you're a good man. He told me to follow you from now on.
Oh my god. A good guy title, but I like it. But there are quite a few people here tonight. You don't mind, do you? Who is it now? Picking this exact moment. Enter. Your Majesty, what are you doing here too?
Two?
It's nothing.
Suqian, I ask you. That matter I asked you to consider last time. Have you thought it over?
What matter?
Don't play dumb with me. Either become my man or die.
Really? Then just kill me.
Suqian, do you look down on me that much?
Shuqian, you're going too far. My royal sister likes you so much. How can you treat her like this?
Young master, Susu doesn't know why you are so determined to die. But is death really that important? Please, for the sake of those around you, think it over carefully, okay?
Yeah, ancient times don't seem so bad after all. I've got power and beauties. I'll enjoy it first and worry later.
Woohoo!
Bad brother.
You're awful.
All right, since you all put it that way, I guess I won't die just yet. In the dead of night like this, since you're all here already, you might as well all stay. Hey, come here.
Your Majesty, it's terrible. The Prince of Wei is gathering his followers, planning a rebellion.
What? My uncle is fighting against the Four Kingdoms. Ningwudi is planning to strike first.
That old geezer. I haven't paid him any attention for so long, and he still dares to covet my wife's empire. Dear ladies, your husband will show you what it means to wield the power of a new era.